right,
Toilet?
Oh my God. Come on. All right, we're live.
Mm-hmm.
Judge has just revealed that he drinks water out of the toilet.
Yeah. It's free water. No, that's not true. There's no such thing as free. Anything.
No free lunches.
And toilet water.
No free lunches. All right, that sounds right.
Do we have like an overlay for the time or something? I need to see my splits.
No.
Really phoning it in, Judge.
What is this, our 14th year doing it? All right, they're not always going to be good.
You know, like that old guy.
I ran out of ideas. I want to repeat ideas, unlike some people who
Hey.
repeat their jokes.
Yeah, done is better than perfect. Did you ever hear that?
Oh, yeah.
You know those old guys at your work? It's just like
The ones who give me a fist bump every time I make a joke.
yeah, those ones. They just like they're set in their ways. They don't follow any of the process anymore. They're like, oh, this is good enough.
Oh, yeah. That's me.
Yeah, I mean
That's me
you're-
now.
Yeah, we're getting there. And Judge has clearly hit that point with our
I still came up with a gimmick for this year, all right? So lay off. Let me see what's happening on the internet. Oh, MWT Glitches says, I've been watching since Golden Compass. Well, thank you. And I'm sure we've only gotten better.
Oh, we had to have. I mean, no.
Somebody in the LP Sandcastle, they said, hey, I just started watching the Men Drinkin Coffee at the, recommendation here. And, I watched their Mega Man 02 LP. And do they get better? And I told the guy no. And people think that I'm joking. They think I'm a funny, jokey man, but I don't think that we did get better. I think that we changed. I don't think that we necessarily got any better. But everybody thought I don't know, it's gonna eat a bunch of pills or something because everybody was stepping in no, you guys are good. You're good. And I'm like, well, this guy just started to watch a new thing. And he started at the beginning. Who does that? When I start a new podcast, I don't start at episode 1. I start at episode, in the middle or at the end.
I start a TV show. I start at the beginning.
Well, you're sick. We all know that. That guy watching Golden Compass knew you were sick.
You can't come in to episode 2, season 2 of Handmaid's Tale. What's
All
going
right,
on
dramas
here?
versus comedy is different. Comedy, you don't want to watch the first season because they're not funny. But dramas,
That's true.
yes.
What about Arrested Development, where the jokes build on the jokes in season 2?
Why are you so tedious?
Why
Why are you so tedious? You can't just let me tell a story.
All right. So, anyways, you told the guy, "Have we gotten better?" You said no.
Right, and I stand by that assertion.
I agree, because it's just subjective, right? Someone probably thought that Mega Man 02 LP was the height of us.
I mean, we're unquestionably different because Tom is here now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing that I think is different.
Yeah, probably.
That's the only thing that you can't argue is different.
Maybe the audio quality's improved.
Yeah. Because I think I made the microphones out of a coat hanger back then. I wanted to save $4.
If I recall, it was a red Solo cup with a yarn string going at the back.
Yeah.
It was cool. It just kind of hung from the ceiling. I didn't really
That's what the
understand
sandcastle told me to do. All right. Okay.
And yeah, you had to edit all the videos by coding in Python or something. I don't
I
remember.
had to use computer punch cards.
You had to feed them in, and you're like, oh, I edited it too far.
I had to draw the sine
This
waves.
is 4 hours of Anthony laughing.
He made it easy.
It's
He made it easy.
15 boxes of punch cards. Is just stories about Anthony's grandmother.
Yeah.
That's how the LP was born.
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony.
Cool.
All right.
He's out there somewhere listening, I hope.
He got shot by Han Solo.
He might as well be dead now. I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
YouTube wanted me to read this. You guys.
Oh, no.
Okay. Hi, Men Drinkin Coffee. We wanted to let you know that the name sponsorships on YouTube will soon change to channel memberships, and the sponsor button on your videos and channel will change to join. This is the change we announced at VidCon in June. Y'all remember that?
I remember.
I watched it live.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay. We believe this feature will now be better understood and even more appealing to both creators and viewers. You don't need to do anything, but it could be a good idea to explain the new name to your viewers, especially your existing sponsors who are now members, to help them understand and remind them of what you are offering your members. I'm not sure what membership offers, so I looked really hard. Okay. All right.
All right, so let me start this thing, right?
Yes. All right. I'm Judge Reinhold.
I'm Major Tom.
And I'm Diaper Chris.
And we're back with some game done at a sensible pace. 2018. Donkey Kong Country 2. Diddy's Conquest. So we decided to play this game because Detroit was so horrible. We wanted to play a game that we remember was good. Even though the accursed millennials will think that this game is bad.
Yeah, I remember liking this game a lot. Like
I liked it too as a kid.
As a kid.
Go into...
Yeah. Don't backseat game.
Well, you gotta know the plot of the game.
All right, Tom. No, have you seen this game before, Tom?
No.
So this is the plot of the game.
Good.
All right.
Somebody's got to help me get unblocked by Elon Musk already.
I can't hit it again.
You got to leave and then re-enter.
Let's see if we can read that one more time. I was too busy laughing because I saw the signature on the bottom. I didn't really see it. I'm going to read it. Block that unscientific fool, Judge Reinhold, and he can't reply to me on Twitter. I don't know how to laugh nerdily like that.
That was in the game from our childhood.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. So anyways, I remember this game, liking this game as a child, a lot. So I'm hoping we get, what does the internet call it?
The nostalgia feels.
Yeah, the nostalgia feels. Now, Tom, you have not seen this game, have you?
No, but it looks eerily familiar and similar to the first Donkey Kong Country game.
You're on a pirate ship now.
Oh, you're right. That is
They're
different.
all pirates for some reason. You gotta wonder, like, those guys had to saw off their legs to get peg legs just for this gimmick, and then they revert back to being crocodiles.
I don't want to get any, since we're trying to play this at a sensible pace.
Yeah, no bonuses.
I don't want to go to the bonus stages. So, if I had kept running there, I would have hit a bonus
No,
stage.
it's on the other side.
I looked up a speedrunning video that I watched for about 30 seconds. The one thing I learned is that if you're trying to speedrun this, you shouldn't...
No!
Okay,
No, I want to see Donkey or Diddy Kong rap.
I'm sure I'll hit it by accident at some point. It'll be like a little treat when I do. Anyways. Judge, it looks like you have a statement prepared there.
So I didn't do just one thing this year, which is edit text. I also... So a while ago, a friend of the show, Drastic Actions, asked us to write questions for the arcade pit. And for some reason, I can't figure out why, maybe you'll be able to once I read these, they were rejected from being read on the air on the arcade pit. So yeah, it's part of the reason why we picked this game, so we could read these questions to you guys.
Unfairly, I think, in my opinion.
Well, you know, we got...
we'll let you be the judge.
We got unfairly maligned and our appearance on that show. It was rigged against us. We competed against two dynamos of gaming, and they also got the questions ahead of time.
Yeah, we competed against like two like real retro gamers. I don't remember, but they owned us. So, anyways, you got some Donkey Kong Country trivia there.
Right. All right. So here's the first one, and it's about Hell's Kitchen, and it was submitted by Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Dreams. And the question is, how does Gordon Ramsay pronounce the word risotto? Is it risotto, 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 or risotto?
We'll let the chat,
yeah,
take some
think
time.
it over, and then I'll let you know if you're right or you're wrong.
Maybe every level, should we do? How do you
no.
wanna...
Chris, after all these years, you still haven't learned how to pace yourself. We have to read one question per world, basically.
Is that how many we got?
No, we have like 16. But
There's 16 worlds in this game?
I don't know.
What do you remember about this game, Judge?
I remember that they're all pirates, and that makes me laugh whenever I think about it.
How do you feel about the song that plays?
I don't like it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That song is like people who cry about Fry's dog episode.
Oh, no.
That's like their childhood about like, oh, during my parents' divorce, I listened to this song. I'd pause and listen to this.
It's this song right here. That's what he's talking about.
No, this is badass.
It's the Bramble Blast, I believe it is. That plays. I don't think it's gonna play for a world or two. I shouldn't save yet. I gotta save my... No, the first save is free, right?
I thought you had to pay the first time, and then every time is free afterwards.
No, yeah, first... Yeah.
You're right. I've forgotten everything.
You're not a real true gamer.
How dare you?
Does this one have the Waterworld song, or is that in Donkey Kong Country 1?
That's in 1.
Okay, that's the other one that they cry at, right?
They cry out a lot of video game songs, to be honest here.
Do you have any video game songs that you cry at, Judge?
Tetris Theme B. If that's the do, or is that C? It's not A, I can tell you that much.
I cannot seem to keep 2 Kongs here. I'm worried about getting a death now. Waterworlds are just... They don't work well for me in Donkey Kong Country. Now, do you think the graphics are really good for their time, Tom?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like no, Mario pixels or nothing. It's not bad.
Let me tell
Look
you,
at that stingray. Looks like a little spermy. It's good.
You see, like, the sides of it kind of
wobbling.
Yeah. There's somebody who was there, who lived it, Tom. I can attest this. The graphics were mind-blowing at the time. I don't know who made it. The Silicon Knights.
It's Microsoft.
Yeah, I think that's who it was. The Pirates of Silicon Valley, I believe they made the graphics for this game.
That's why they're pirates in the game. I understand.
And it was a big deal. I believe that a lot of people throw criticism at the Donkey Kong Country franchise for being nothing but fancy graphics at the time. And not having the depth of gameplay of, what's the other one? Mario?
That's what Shigeru might... Stop! No! Come on! You gotta make him rap.
You gotta learn to tease it a little bit, you know what I mean?
That's true. You're gonna do it in the last stage and remember that you can't do it there.
You say I know nothing about pacing. I know how to entertain. That's for dang sure. Now everyone's invested. Now they got something to watch out for. If I remember, can't you just like...
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hold on. I can do it.
Well, I don't know if you could do what you're trying to do, but
Yeah, probably.
I thought you meant like just charge him up.
Oh, yeah. So these are the animal buddies, Tom.
Okay.
You saw the rhino in the first stage. His name is Rambo.
He sucks.
His name is Rambi, actually.
His name is Rhombus.
I believe this one's called Snake Man.
Snaky.
They ran out of ideas immediately.
His name is Snaky Kong.
Later, oh no! I'm already losing that. I've lost a lot.
The banana said A, alright? That's how the tutorial works. You know, the Pirates of Silicon Valley, they knew a lot when they created this series.
No, sorry. Rare is the developer of this game, but I believe the graphics were done by the Pirates of Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Like, it was a, there's
a collab.
Yeah, there's like some like story with this, and it has to do with the N64. Like, eventually was the processing chip, the company that made the N64.
Wow, this game has an N64 chip in it?
No. I don't know how to explain gaming history. I'm sure. I'm not a retro gamer, but I watched a YouTube video in my car on the way here.
While the radio was on.
Yeah. And also while you were actively driving.
Yeah, exactly. So I more like listened to a YouTube video about the history of Donkey Kong.
It's from the Did You Know Gaming.
I think it was, yes. And I learned some fun facts in that.
It was starring JonTron, and he explained how some sort of racial epithet is actually good.
Oh no.
Yeah, you got it.
No, I'm gonna set off his celebration when I jump over and I hit the target. Get over it! Oh,
Yeah!
There it is.
This is awesome.
This is what JonTron was talking about, right?
The 90s, the early day millennials don't understand this. They're like, why is he rapping? And you're like, that was what people did back in the 90s.
that was like
They're
a...
more like, what is he doing? He doesn't have multicolored hair or any gold teeth. He can't possibly be a rapper.
You ever see that?
He's not rapping about emotional topics.
Oh.
You can't. You have to be more careful.
I know, I will be. Yeah, you ever see that picture of, it was like sources best new rappers, and they all got multicolored hair and stuff. And somebody said it looks like the Suicide Squad. No!
You have to wait for it to land. Oh my god.
I lost a lot of time there.
The answer was risotto. Gordon Ramsay pronounces risotto as risotto.
Do we get another question yet, or do we have to wait a little bit here?
If you can beat the boss, it'll be a celebration.
Yeah,
I'll wait
a
for it all
reward.
the way to stop, Judge, for you. Or to at least get so I can easily jump on it.
Everybody predicted you would die in the first bonus. In this shit.
Stop owning me.
There you go.
Now this guy's name is Kooky or something. What's his name?
Kooky Kong.
No, he's
his
not
name,
a Kong.
His name is Cookie. Like,
That's how Gordon Ramsay pronounces cookie.
there you go.
Come here, Kooky. Oh no. Hold on.
Oh, I get to see it again.
Yes.
Millennials astounded. What is that rectangle on his arm? What is that black rectangle?
That's
a
what
boombox.
That's what iPods used to look like, millennials.
Yeah.
Millennials.
Yeah. Oh, millennials, the young millennials, they don't even know what iPods are.
Oh man, are you for real?
Oh, probably.
Oh, what are they? They're into. What do they listen to music on?
Phone.
What?
They carry around a rotary phone. They dial
Where do they plug
111
in?
for music.
Where do they plug it into the phone line?
Then they gotta hold the receiver up to their ear and it just sounds like a modem noise. And then Lil Pump raps over it.
The freaking millennials don't know what a modem noise sounds like. They're like, oh no, is that the parents' Wi-Fi that the cable company gave to us for $5 a month?
I love the noise that the alligators make when you. Like I just like that noise. Maybe it's the nostalgia feels.
Does it give you ASMR?
That's my ASMR would be just like somebody making that noise into a microphone for 20 minutes. And just
A beautiful lady.
Yeah, it's
He's
one,
going,
one of those weird microphones that's just like two disembodied ears.
it'd be two alligators from this game. Two CGI alligators. Ooh, there's the spider. I don't know what his name is,
Spider Kong.
but he's got cool Jordans on, and he's got this ability. He can
Whoa.
yeah, see that?
Wow.
And he can also shoot a little web to keep the haters away.
So one of the questions we wrote, and this was several months ago, is about the Donkey Kong Country submitted by PETA. What animal buddy does Donkey Kong use to de-ice his car in the winter?
So
And we have here Clapper, Snowy the Snowbrush, the spider that wears shoes, Webby, and DK uses a block heater. So,
that one didn't age well for me.
let's ponder that one, folks. Give me the answer in a bit.
Oh god, I hope I didn't write that one. I probably did.
It was a collaborative effort, all right? You and I spent literally minutes writing these. That's why I was so upset when they rejected them from being read on the show.
I remember hating this world as a child.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
There's a lot of just stop and go in this stage, like, is really bad, if I recall.
No, it's the other one that you're thinking of.
Yeah, as you go, like, higher and higher, right? It's like, you get, like, crows that just, like, randomly jump at you.
I think that does happen in this one, but the really bad one you're thinking of is in the Castle Keep.
Oh, like, way later.
Yeah,
Like a different world.
the one with the wind, right?
Yeah, the wind ones are all bad. Anything with wind. What? Oh,
Lag!
that was definitely lag. Listen, I've played this game dozens of times 20 years ago. That was definitely lag. I'm gonna go down and nope, never mind. I was gonna go with the DK barrel.
Yeah, there'll be others.
I'm scared though, Judge.
Ah, you stink.
I jumped on him.
Alright, I believe the answer to that one was Clapper. What animal buddy does Donkey Kong use to de-ice his car? Clapper.
Clapper is the seal, right?
Yes.
That shoots ice out of his mouth?
Yes.
Well, that's silly.
You know how you fight fire with fire? You gotta fight ice with ice. You know what they say you're not supposed to do is run in, boil some water, and then throw it on your windshield to de-ice it.
Yeah, it shatters it.
I just really like imagining the person that decided, I'm gonna get one up over this winter storm. I know, I'll get some warm water to actually melt the ice, and their entire windshield is shattered into pieces.
The science is sound on it, though. Like, you can't blame a guy for thinking that wouldn't work.
Killed him. Get rid of this guy.
He died of old age. I like the noise that the
How? I don't know.
alligators make when they die. That's my ASMR noise.
I haven't heard that yet. Or I haven't noticed it, I should say. Did the alligators die? Oh, you're talking like the ones in the barrels and stuff?
Yeah, it's fine, though. You
The ones
shake
that
their
you jump
hands
on, yeah.
at the end in the hospital.
You have to walk down a river with ghosts of all the alligators that you
Like
jumped
the
on.
third time you've made that joke.
Yeah, that's mad.
I still
That's
hands
why I
up.
tell people we didn't get better over the years. You just changed.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Maybe we should play Metal Gear next. We were like arguing over what game we should play. Not arguing, we were just like, I don't know what game to play.
It came to blows.
Yeah, arguing means we had more than one idea.
It was me and Chris fighting on top of Metal Gear like Liquid Snake.
And then he chased me in a Jeep, and then I moved the clock ahead a week, and he died of old age.
Yep.
Maybe it's time to play a Metal Gear on a stream.
So, I remember this one. This one was specifically called out as to why our questions got rejected. So this is for Donkey Kong Country 3, submitted by GameFAQs. And it says, what lovable new character introduced in, quote, DKC 3 was unfairly maligned by the fans? Kiddy Kong, Gamer Kong, Gamergate Kong, or Crone Kong, like Crohn's disease. So apparently Smythe didn't want Gamergate Kong on his board. He thought it'd be too controversial. And hell, I agree with him. Crone Kong?
Yeah.
Crone Kong?
Crone Kong.
Crone Kong? It slipped right by him. Like Crohn's disease.
Judge loves it.
I was laughing really hard when he came up with it, and I'm laughing
Sealy
now.
or whatever his name is.
It was
Yeah, Webby.
It was supposed to be a character that would, familiarize children with people with Crohn's disease.
Underrepresented disease.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people suffer from
it was portrayed in a very positive light.
Crone Kong. Crone Kong. Gamergate. Didn't they? I read an article that they shut down, like, oh no, the Gamergate subreddit or something. So, like, I guess Gamergate's over. They closed the Gamergates.
Gamergate was entirely on Encyclopedia Dramatica anyway, so I don't know. That was where I read the most concise argument of like the pro Gamergaters anywhere was on Encyclopedia Dramatica, and I said, oh boy, you guys got messaging problems.
So yeah, Gamergate Kong, the bad boys of streaming. That just, he couldn't handle Gamergate Kong.
Which is fine. You gotta adjust to the audience that you have, I guess. Try not to burn bridges so you could go back on that show and get 3 additional viewers.
Oh.
You went right into it.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking about Gamergate Kong. What that would look like.
There's an unguard somewhere.
We still haven't found an unguard yet. Good toss. Button's a little sticky on this controller.
I don't like your implications.
Now, what I learned from that Did You Know Gaming video that I listened to while driving in my car is that Dixie Kong had some proposed names or some working names for the developers. They called her Licky Kong, apparently.
I don't know if I get it.
And Dem Girls Love Me Kong or something like that.
That's a real weird one.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But, you know, that's a fact I learned. Do what you want with it.
Yes, that name's far too weird for this game about alligator pirates and monkeys that throw barrels with their hair.
Do you prefer the Dixie Kong, Diddy Kong lineup?
Yes, it's the best. They didn't understand in the next game, like, why the two Kongs worked in 2 so well. Because they just had like a dumb fat baby who was unfairly maligned by the fans. That was the right answer, was Kitty Kong.
What?
Not Crone Kong, as you may expect.
It's so sad. Crone Kong can't eat those bananas. He's got that giant banana horde. And he's just, you know.
It really makes you think. Oh, this one
Where do you think
sucks.
Crone Kong is? Yeah, this one sucks bad. This is the one I think of when I think of this world. I think Dixie makes it better because you could sometimes cheat
could
some
skip,
of these.
yeah.
But like, let's see if we can do this one.
There
Yeah,
you go. The idiot rhino's there too.
Look at that dummy.
So, where do you think Crone Kong is today?
The hospital, I guess.
I'm guessing he's an advocate for medical marijuana. He's like out there with him and Funky. Funky out on the streets, like asking me to sign petitions.
Funky has astigmatism.
Funky Kong does ASMR.
Funky Kong is the most likely to be a streamer now today.
Funky Kong does eating challenge videos.
Oh man,
That's a thing.
It's like,
Yeah.
10,000 calories in one sitting.
that's like the LA Beast. Haven't I shown you the LA Beast?
Yeah, that guy was cool. That guy like got like content creation.
He's still around. He's still doing it.
good.
You know, he ate a cactus. He said there was like needles in his lower GI tract.
Hilarious. Give that man some money.
That's when Crone Kong appeared on the show as a special guest speaker.
What, I'm trying to think of what all the Kongs would be doing today. Like, I need to like where are they now of the Donkey Kong family?
That'd be cool.
Like, I assume Dixie's just kind of chilling, not doing anything crazy, right?
Dixie has a lifestyle brand like Gwyneth Paltrow.
she is a brand in herself.
Yeah.
I can see that. Lanky Kong is the one I really want to get to.
Wow,
That's the
those
one I wanna
clothes.
You just gotta go low. When they go high with the bees. You go
Oh,
low.
come on now.
Not the bees.
Cool. You saw it, folks.
The millennials are cackling all the way to the bank. They're
You
like,
guys think Dark Souls is hard.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that? What the hell happened there?
I don't know. All right, so I got another question.
Oh no. I just jumped to my death. I forgot which one we were on.
Oops, I accidentally said this verbatim earlier in the stream.
Yelling at Tom for repeating his jokes.
Donkey Kong Country 2. This is submitted by Turning Point Donkey Kong Country. What famous song do nerds idolize and often compare to the episode of Futurama where Fry talked? I wrote this like 3-4 months ago.
Wow.
The Dumb Bramble song, the roller coaster song, Dixie's face melting guitar riff at the end of his level, and the snake one.
What's the snake one?
You know, the snake one. The do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That one, like it's like a sea shanty. You'll know it when we get to it.
Like the pirate level?
Yeah, the pirate one. Well, it's called Rattle Battle. All right, now you made me reveal. I know what the song is called. Okay, are you happy?
Nerd. Wow. You're mad at the nerds for crying at the song and Elon Musk for blocking you?
I am
And
mad
people
at
that you-
Elon Musk for blocking me. That's correct. Nobody will help me except for Anthony.
What is he doing?
Anthony sent a tweet to Elon Musk asking him to unblock me after I sent a tweet to Zack Ryder to ask him to unblock him. We got a lot of problems on Twitter, and nobody's helping us.
Hey, so Anthony has been blocked by Zack Ryder.
He's a
the
WWE superstar.
not even like a. That guy's like not even like a real.
Yeah. Superstar's very presumptuous.
Right? He's like a jobber, if they will.
I don't know if he's even on the product anymore.
Yeah, that's how like unknown he is. But he was able to block Anthony apparently.
Yeah, it takes a special kind of talent to block Anthony.
Yeah, you gotta be famous to block him.
Yeah, the untouchable.
He's got Twitter immunity.
Man, I haven't been blocked by anybody on Twitter. Well, I don't really have a Twitter, I guess.
I mean, you literally don't. I thought you deleted yours.
There's a login somewhere that exists to my Twitter. I didn't delete it.
You're acting like this is some sort of big thing. I'm out there every day tweeting. I'm the hardest working man in Twitter business. Nice.
It's just, it's toxic. It's a toxic environment. Nothing but negativity on there.
That's true.
That's why I like to do things like talk to Cranky Kong. He's nothing but positive.
Yeah.
See, he's backed by popular demand.
Limo Police gave $5. He said, can't make it this time, but I hope you find folks have fun. Thank you. And $10 from Meaty Fist. He says, please play the Blues Brothers SNES game. No.
This is part of the speed run, seeing Cranky Kong. Now, when I was younger, I thought it was implied that Cranky Kong was the original Donkey Kong
Yeah.
from the arcade.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is he not, like, making jokes about, like, that he hates you and hitting you?
I thought he did.
Did they tone down Cranky Kong's character for Donkey Kong Country 2? Ooh, Squawk Shaft. Squawk is the bird that shoots out hairballs. Or at least I thought they were, when I was a kid, I didn't think they were hairballs, Tom. I thought they were Kix cereal.
You thought it was a clever marketing synergy between Nintendo and the maker of Kix.
Legitimately, as a child, I had no other explanation for what Squawks was. I still don't, to be honest.
Coconuts. He's barfing coconuts or eggs.
Oh my god, I never knew. All these years. Who says you can't learn new things about old games?
This is made by the Silicon Knights of Silicon Valley, and in their country, it's eggs are brown, as opposed to being white in America.
I did not know that. Oh, well, that wasn't...
Cool.
Yeah, see, Dixie has this ability, Tom. I didn't establish that, I'm sorry. She can float with her hair.
I see.
Diddy doesn't really have an ability in this game. In the first game, he was much faster than Donkey. Do with that what you will.
Now he has asthma, so he can't go as fast.
No, he's the
He has
same
Crohn's.
Oh, God.
He's always constantly looking for the bathroom.
It's a serious disease. Come on,
on,
Tom. Just be more compassionate.
Hey, I know plenty of people that don't have Crohn's and they know where every Target and Walmart bathroom is.
Target?
Yeah.
Oh, a Target I thought you said Target in the Walmart bathroom. I'm like, I don't know what kind of meta Walmart bathroom game are you playing?
Pokemon Go. All the Target toilets are Pokestops.
You're playing Pokemon Go, aren't you? There he is. The Squawks. I'll show you, Tom. See? Why wouldn't
Boy,
I think that's
that is
Kixer?
gross.
Clearly, he needed a projectile.
He is puking out ambergris.
I thought it was Kix cereal as a child.
If it's not very berry kicks, don't even talk to me.
All right, this is shocking, but we're watching this in 1080p, and the eggs have spots on them. Do you see that?
Oh, they do. The graphics are good.
Oh my god. All these years
Yeah.
that I never saw the spots on the eggs.
Yeah, Microsoft and the Silicon Valley Pirates or whoever made this game. Bill Gates himself rendered those eggs.
It was rare, of
It is rare to hear of such a successful story. I agree with you,
guys
Chris.
are disrespecting gaming devs who make great games still to this day. What game did they just come out with this year that everybody loves?
Fortnite.
No.
Wow,
No.
Rare is good.
It's there's like pirates in it. The
Halo. No. Game this year with pirates.
yeah, the one with pirates.
PUBG.
Oh, maybe. I don't think. No, PUBG is made by a guy who died.
Oh. I wish somebody would have told me. In the lobby, perhaps.
It would have been nice, wouldn't it?
I turned into bananas.
It's a really dark and twisted thought.
He was made of bananas the whole time.
So what was he shooting out then? Is that just like raw potassium balls?
He was shooting out potatoes.
You touch it and you die because potassium overdosing is fatal.
Tom, wait till you get a load of this, boss. You think you've seen some crap? Whoa, look at that.
Talk about phoning it in. Oh, here's a giant gun. Fight this giant gun.
It's a sword.
You sound like the infamous millennial who doesn't like this game or The Simpsons or Seinfeld.
That's a thing we were talking about before we got on the air. About how young millennials seem to frown upon me liking The Simpsons.
Yeah, because, we're gonna...
Seinfeld.
I guess we'll get a little transparent here just for a moment. We are considered older millennials, but still millennials somehow. Depending on what definition you use. Everybody in this studio is a millennial.
Uh-oh.
But we're specifically talking about younger millennials who, apparently do not understand The Simpsons, do not think it is funny, and, actively hate it.
Yeah, that's their right.
I'll switch to Dixie for this.
Make sure you hit him with the head.
Get away! Get away!
Are you telling yourself to move?
No, I'll tell him the sword. I was scared of him.
Oh.
He is pretty scary.
Shiest.
Like a good 90s reference. You say, oh, shnikes. And the millennials are like, what's that? It's a shnikey. You made that up, old man.
So this all started because I was complaining once again, which I might have complained on the air before, about how I was in a meeting at work with all my young kids on my team, and I made a Pauly Shore reference. They didn't understand who Pauly Shore was. For you young millennials watching, you can look that up. He was a funny comedian. You look up some of his work.
Then he walked up to the copier and he said, "Making copies."
No, that
and
wasn't
somebody walked away. They were just walked away with their heads down.
Looking at their damn iPhone.
Yep.
I don't have anything to add other than I was upset that a room full of children didn't know who Pauly Shore was or respect his work.
This world is hell, right? Because the old guy at work will fist bump you for knowing who I don't know, President Bush was, right? And then the millennials don't know who Pauly Shore is. You can't win either way.
Yeah, but it's if I got up in the middle of a meeting and did a Fortnite dance,
that's for damn sure. Man,
we sound hostile today.
we're not hostile. We're just old.
We're telling it like it is. We're thinking about life here. Donkey Kong's got us feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
The plight of Crone Kong has made me ponder life's mysteries. We should appreciate life while we have it.
I agree. Just like Crone Kong,
Yeah,
he
we
lives
talk
every
about
day with that disease.
we talk about real things that happen in real life. Like the woman that used a bunch of Bitmoji in her presentation when she just joined the company, and it was maybe the worst thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
That sounds great. You didn't tell us about it, though.
Oh my god!
I want to hear more.
Yeah, give me an example of a Bitmoji slide that she showed.
So I don't even remember what the presentation was about, but for everything she was saying, she had an appropriate reaction Bitmoji. So it would be slide of bullet points, giant Bitmoji, slide of bullet points, giant Bitmoji, and this was
so you're talking about
2 years ago when Bitmoji was just starting to take off, and this woman is probably mid-50s.
You know
Oh
what
my God, it
Bitmoji
was
is, Judge? I get a sense.
I believe that the Bitmoji are what I had to set on Snapchat, and so I
Yes.
tried to make the ugliest thing possible.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Except you could tell this woman painstakingly recreated her digital likeness as a Bitmoji.
So she was doing stuff like, oh, process improvements can help you, win the goal. And it was like her Bitmoji, like doing like the fist pump.
Oh, it was
baby
worse
fist
than
or
that. It
whatever.
would be like her Bitmoji, with a fire emoji in its hand, and it would say "lit" on the top or something.
This was 2 years ago?
She
Man.
clearly like didn't understand what it was. She just knew it was something her kids or grandkids had said.
She had a picture of a hamburger and it said, "I'd hit that."
Yeah.
And like, lady, you're having sex with a hamburger.
Oh, this stage is bad. This has got to be a bad stage. I kind of remember
No, that's
it.
fine. This is the one that give kids seizures. Excuse me, seizures.
What's this fish's name? He lives a terrible existence.
Angler. He was only in this stage, I believe.
There was a bird like him in the first game, right? I don't know if the bird's in this
It
game.
was
as well.
Squawks.
Okay, Squawks was only like him in the first
Yeah.
game, right? He just held a light and that was it. He didn't
Oh,
shoot.
that is pretty terrible.
It gave kids seizures back in the day, and they
Oh,
changed
God.
it for the virtual console.
Oh, another thing I learned from that video that I watched for a few seconds. This game originally started development as a what's the thing called? Virtual Boy.
A Bitmoji.
What's the red thing that you own, Tom? The Nintendo?
Virtual Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't own it. My brother owned it, and he bought it at GameStop used for like $25. And it was a piece of trash.
The only time I've ever played it was at your house with your brother, and it was bad. So could you imagine this game on that thing? And this thing happening through the Virtual Boy lens? And you change directions?
Your mom's coming in to give you like pizza rolls, and you're frothing at the mouth on the floor because he had a seizure because of this stupid angler thing. Watch out, he's exploding.
Was it really a news story out there that kids were having seizures from this thing?
They changed it on the virtual console, and I guess that was the explanation. I don't know if it was in the patch notes. I don't think Nintendo does patch notes.
No. It's just like a note that says like, got rid of seizure-inducing bug.
Alright, don't die.
No, I'm scared. Gotta get Diddy back.
Here's a stumper for you, Chris.
Yes.
Who came first, P. Diddy or Diddy Kong?
Oh.
Ooh. Well, okay. Hold on. This game is 95.
Yep.
The game before it's 94. I don't. I mean, obviously Sean Combs came
He was
first.
around, but
Yeah.
when did he switch to being P.
This is
Diddy?
I mean, it's right around the rise of Biggie Smalls, right? It's all in the same like era. Are you saying like that? Are you
I'm not saying
proposing-
anything.
No.
I
but,
just
like,
want to know the facts.
I don't know the facts, but let's play it out a little bit, right? Let's say that Diddy Kong came 1st. Mm-hmm. Maybe P. Diddy based his entire persona
Diddy Kong.
on Diddy Kong. I mean, he saw him with the boombox. Mm-hmm. He said, "Yeah, I could do that."
This is the song, by the way.
Yeah, this one's good. I'm scared of that porcupine. He makes a cool noise too. Add that to the ASMR list. We should put together just like a compilation ASMR Donkey Kong Country 2 noises. It's got the porcupine, the gator. I don't know what else.
You know my ASMR idea. I told you this before.
No, don't.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Don't worry.
I want to talk to him, but I don't want to accidentally change worlds here. I just want to show Funky Kong off.
You don't have to. Yeah, right.
But
If you go to him, you don't have to go into the barrel. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
yeah, there he is.
He's the main monkey.
That plane does not look safe.
It's what the Wright brothers flew in their first flight on Kitty Hawk.
It's a recreation of Buddy Holly's plane.
Come on now.
That was the day the music died, Tom.
I came to learn that song was about how the guy hated the Rolling Stones.
What?
Yeah. And so we had to go to a Christmas party in last year, 2017. And there was a guy there who had a guitar, right? And he played like one of his songs. And, it's fine. But then they suggested that he play Bye Bye Miss American Pie. And I was like, no, we gotta
That was
leave.
like 10 minutes long.
So they did. And he dragged it out too. I don't know if he saw that I was like mad. And he like did it as a prank. Kudos if so. But if not, no.
That's good.
I wanted to stand up and say that song was about the Rolling Stones and then blow everybody's mind and leave, but I was too annoyed. Just wanted to go home.
So the guy that wrote that song, what's his name? It doesn't matter. He was mad at the Rolling Stones because they were popular at the time, I'm guessing.
He considered it to be the devil's music, and it makes a lot of sense if you actually read the lyrics. And
maybe we should make a song that's like the day the movies died, and it'll be about Pauly Shore's career dying. You know, and we can play that for the young millennials, and they'll understand where we're coming from. Like, they'll nod their head when they hear it and go, yeah, it's lit, because that's what they say now.
they also say Bay. They also say on fleek still.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to the old person radio in the morning as my alarm. And I'm very old because even they were saying that they use iPhones for alarms. But anyway, that's besides the point. What they were talking about the other
I
day.
keep forgetting that.
They were saying that kids no longer say on fleek and Bay and stuff like that. And I started laughing, and then I started to make it my mission to say those things more.
Because the old people decided that you can't say it anymore.
Yeah,
The
like,
old
okay,
people
they're
radio.
cool again.
That's good.
The old guys are talking on the radio this morning about how things are different between 2000 and now. And like one of the things that they said is like, oh, I remember having a clock radio for your alarm. I'm like, I'm listening to you guys on the clock radio.
Yeah, it's the only radio people have in their house anymore. You dingbats.
I don't like having my iPhone be an alarm. I don't know why. I'm old and set in my ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the best. You just like leave it on all week. You could program it to only fire on certain days.
I have to listen to podcasts to go to sleep. And so I have a very confusing system in my head. What are you doing there?
I thought you
What are
could slide down
doing?
and hit them.
No.
I thought, listen,
God, you're
it's been,
trash.
It's been a few
trash
years.
Gamer. All right.
Oh my God. Leave me alone. You're like that. You're like
Oh, this is a good one.
you're like Cranky Kong beating me with a newspaper the way you did to Donkey and Diddy. Go on. What's this?
So this is Donkey Kong Country 2, submitted by BitConnect.com. What is the conversion rate of the mega popular cryptocurrency Kremlin coins to US dollars?
Kremlin coins are the coins you get in this game. Anyone needs to
They're
know.
cryptocurrency. 15 to 1, 16 to 1, 420 to 1, 840 to 2.
Oh,
That was a good one. They didn't use that one
They didn't use any of these, Chris.
because of the Gamergate thing.
He had his own ideas.
Oh my lord.
He had his own agenda. You could probably throw the Kong at those guys, and it'll probably kill them. But obviously, you can't do that while you're on the stock, or the cattail. Hey, watch your language.
I can do it. I can do it.
You got it! Oh my god!
Oh my god. That saved a lot of frames there. No.
Just walk on it. Oh my god! It's got the boom box too.
The crowd's going wild. We should hire a shoutcaster next year for the some games done at a sensible pace. We can,
I don't have that kind of money.
we can have him in the room. He could be in a suit in the corner. Just kind of
that'd be cool.
that whole thing.
That's your Stewart impression. I don't wanna. Remember that from
Alright, let's talk about this.
All right, we gotta unpack
90s
this.
nostalgia night. I gotta figure out how to wait. This is where we just came from. I gotta go save. That's what
Yeah.
I sense the level's getting harder. So we watched Stuart, our friend, played for us a bunch of Mad TV clips the other day.
Oh yeah, it was great.
We saw all the classics. If you're familiar with Mad TV, Miss Swan,
That's right. Stuart.
the
Shelly, come on.
Shelly, come on. Yeah, that was
which
good.
apparently was based on Harvey Weinstein.
That's just my theory.
A Mad TV theory.
Oh, we should do that.
Yeah.
We'll finally be successful.
We'll have a YouTube video series called Mad TV Theories.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be great. That's where the real money is.
I feel like the music's really good in this. This is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It plays briefly at the end of that other stage, though. That's a.
I forgot when the drums and stuff kick in a second, right? There we go.
It's epic and for the win.
It's a good time. All right, so we watched the sketch where Stuart, who, if you don't know, is a grown man who plays a child.
I guess.
Is
think,
the
right?
bit?
I'm not sure what the bit really is.
He's like a shy child who's like in his tighty whities or something.
He usually wears like uncomfortably like short shorts and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a physical gag, I guess.
And his mother like kind of parades him around. She's got like a Wisconsin accent.
And she's very overprotective.
Yeah.
And
now everybody don't rush off to YouTube to Google this and find the video so you can watch it immediately from that rousing description.
Yeah.
But
yeah, exactly. So the sketch is that, you know, Stuart comes over to his grandma's house, who had just installed an above-ground pool. And they're gonna go swimming in the pool. And Stuart talks like that, right? I guess that's the joke, is that he talks like that. And it held up. At one point, you know, Stuart's mom asked him to show grandma the thing you learned. And he went, "What's up?"
And the audience went wild.
And I went wild, too.
Yeah. Everybody in the chat was saying about how they knew where the skit was going. Everybody remembered how the skit ended. This skit aired like 20 years ago at this point, like 98.
Yeah.
It's 20 years.
So everyone we were watching it with remembered how the skit was going to end. That's how iconic it is. So Stuart gets in the pool, right? And spoilers, warning. You know, if you want to go see it, you can pause this stream now and go watch it.
yeah, we'll wait.
So, you know, or skip ahead 2 minutes if you're watching this, you know, in the VOD.
Mm-hmm. You suck.
What? I should have used the A. I'm sorry. You're getting mad at me.
You stink.
Also, bit of trivia for that Stuart skit. Stuart's grandmother, played by the one, the only Kathy Bates.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Straight off of
Misery fame,
yeah.
and
I said Les Miserables. That's good. Oh no! I messed up the jump. So he gets in the pool, and then all of a sudden there's a dookie floating in the pool. Stuart made it, and what? I was not pressing forward in any way. Oh my god!
Skip ahead another 2 minutes. We're not done spoiling it yet.
Hold on. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna give you the punchline. I mean, the dookie's in the pool. That's already comedy. I'm not gonna give you the punchline until I make that jump. It's like the real punchline. We're doing it this way, right?
It's the other one. I mean, it'll be fine for this, too. So the dookie's floating around the pool. Everyone's screaming. Stuart's like, oh. Whatever he does. And so they're like, we gotta get the dookie out of the pool, right? That's what everyone's thinking, Grandma, Mom. This is the one, yeah. There you go.
And then they scoop the pool out. They scoop the poop out, the dookie, with a pool skimmer. Mm-hmm. And they accidentally throw it right on Grandpa's lap. Right?
Now the important thing that we're leaving out here is that Grandpa is paralyzed from the waist down. So he can't get up or, you know, do much with it. So
even though he closed his legs to make the poop stick on it, but you'll overlook that for the sake of comedy.
You gotta suspend some disbelief you know, to believe that a 35-year-old man is a child. You know, I think you could believe that Grandpa can't get up or do anything about the dookie that just landed in his lap.
Oh yeah,
I think that's fine.
It held up. I was laughing. I was cackling watching the thing.
I think it took us longer to explain that skit than it did to actually watch it.
Yeah, all the other stuff didn't really hold up that well, except for the Mad TV sketch we saw where Kenny Rogers cuts off his arm constantly.
It was Will Sasso.
Wasn't he playing Kenny Rogers?
No.
Wasn't that like the concept of it? It was like Kenny Rogers' wood shop or something?
It doesn't matter, but no. It was, I don't know, some other... I think it's like a character they invented. I'd like to envision that the Mad TV, like, you know, the cast, they just pitched these characters to them because it was like the character era of SNL. They had like the cheerleaders and the dog show and stuff. And they're like, we need to come up with characters. And I was like, I could play a child. They're like, all right. And then...
I could play a confused Asian woman.
Right.
And they just went with it. That's a good theory. That was comedy back then, you know? we hadn't quite figured out. It was post Pauly Shore.
Yeah, you like it the juice.
He wheezing the juice. You know, this game, I'm having fun so far.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting the sense, though, that it's getting a little harder. And my old millennial brain is not what it was when it was 12 years old. And I have a feeling I'm going to start struggling soon.
Your brain was ruined by the internet.
It really was.
All right, here's going to be a watershed moment. Very divisive. If I have to play, I have to use the joystick. I can't use the D-pad controller on the Xbox.
Oh, my.
It's terrible.
The D-pad works for me the best. Because you
Or
can't...
you and I disagree.
To get like a little movement with the analog, you have to like flick it.
You say
See, look at that. Oh, it doesn't work, Judge.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like if I had to play, I had to like rebind the keys.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm a true gamer, so I play with a 9 million DPI mouse, and I set the sensitivity up to all the way too.
Yeah.
So like if I push it slightly to the left, my character spins 4 times.
Working on his Donkey Kong Country flick shot barrel throws.
Yeah.
They can sense individual atoms. Now, if you were a true gamer, you'd play this game with the Donkey Kongas.
I own the Donkey Kongas. I don't know why.
Me either.
I don't know why anybody would own them, even in the time they came out.
I thought your sister had one.
Oh, maybe that's why we have them. Or we had them. I gotta switch to him. I'm scared. I feel like Diddy has better, like, control.
He does.
So maybe that's his advantage.
Yeah.
Now, this was pre Donkey Kong Rap, right?
That was in Donkey Kong 64.
That was 64, right?
Yeah. We're still 2 games away from that.
Dang it! I was just about to read that one.
Oh, no. I'm
So
sorry.
this is about Smash Brothers, and it was submitted by Shigeru Miyamoto. I saw it. What famous rap song got remixed as part of Super Smash Bros. Melee to the disapproval of all? And of course, there's the DK rap, but some of the other choices were Stand by Eminem, Goombas in Paris by Kanye West and Jay-Z, Started from the Barrel by Drake.
Oh, gross.
What are you talking about?
I mean, are you ready for the Bramble Blast? This is the song, Tom.
Oh,
believe
God.
this is the
Where are
song.
my tissues?
You ready?
Your parents aren't divorced, so you're fine.
That's true.
We're immune to the song because all of our parents are still together.
Just listen. Take it in, Tom.
It's too late for me to connect the soundboard and play the flushing noise.
I don't know the way out. It's like a gosh dang maze of barrels. Tom, do you talk to your wife and tell her you were playing this game today?
No, not this specific game.
Okay. I was going to ask if she had any.
She's not a fan of the Donkey Kong games in general.
I know she's a Nintendo head.
Yeah. She always thought the games were trash. I think because secretly she was very bad at them, so therefore they were bad games.
I hope
That's
she
my
doesn't.
running theory.
Ooh. I can't remember. I need the timing down again. It's like when it's slightly tipped towards the direction you want to go, I believe.
Mr. Pro Gamer here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even. Typically, my wife watches the stream, but she had a Pokemon Go raid today, so I don't know if she's watching or not.
I hear that stuff is serious business.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it.
Have you been to a raid?
Yeah, I have. I've been out on like 3 consecutive Pokemon Go community days.
So there's like people all out like playing Pokemon Go when you go to these things.
Oh
right?
yeah, a whole mess of weirdos.
Do you have any stories from these things?
Not really. To be fair, people have actually been pretty nice, and it's been a very enjoyable experience. And kudos to Niantic for coming up with that idea.
Amen, brother.
Hey, it gets me out of the house, you know?
Yeah, you gotta find reasons to get out of the house sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta have a hobby. Am I right?
Yeah, you gotta have something. You gotta have projects.
Yeah, you gotta keep yourself busy.
Yes, I pickle cucumbers.
You should
That's
pick
my
a banana.
Pokemon Go. I go to the garden and look for cucumbers that have grown.
Alright, this is where it gets tough.
You gotta keep the crippling existential dread at bay.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is like life after 30.
Oh yeah.
The young millennials will soon discover this.
Yeah.
Then they'll start getting mad at even younger millennials for not
Yeah.
understanding.
The SpongeBob.
Yeah. Oh yeah, SpongeBob's their thing.
There's already a big divide between kids that grew up playing Minecraft and kids that grew up playing Fortnite.
Oh really?
Yes. Apparently this is already a thing.
Oh no! I thought that was the right way too.
Yeah, I don't know the way through this thing. Why would I
Kill
know?
yourself. Jump on the spikes. Yes. Whew.
So the kids that grew up playing Minecraft versus the kids that grew up playing Fortnite.
Middle? Yeah, that one. Yeah, okay.
It's gotta be this way.
I think the bananas.
Yeah, you gotta follow. Yeah, I think you always gotta follow the bananas.
Yeah, because for some reason there's this stated idea that, you know, Minecraft is more important because creative mode forced you to use your mind and math skills, where Fortnite is just wacky violence.
You have to use your mind in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Tom,
You gotta
like
think
Fortnite?
about what dance you're gonna do before you shoot somebody in the face with a shotgun.
That's a thinking man's
Tom,
game.
True.
You hate the Fortnite.
Yes, and I am not going to justify my hatred because I'm just old now and I hate everything that's new and scary to me.
But like,
I wouldn't say I would say I actively dislike it. There's something about it that is very off-putting to me.
I feel like there's a trick here with
And
these.
it's all me. I'm not saying there's anything necessarily wrong with the game itself. It's all on me.
It just, I think it's fine. I think it's nice that the kids are doing stuff and they got something to talk about. I have no real take, I'm sorry.
It's probably more the fact that I don't have time to play those games anymore, and, you know, I have to, like, cut the grass and repaint my cabinets.
You're
and,
falling
like,
apart here. What are
do
you
dumb
doing?
stuff instead of fun stuff like playing Fortnite and dancing with my friends.
But you can do that, like you're an adult.
Yeah, but I have obligations now. I always have something else I should be doing.
As adult talk set to this background music is beautiful.
I'm getting misty. I told you.
He's getting deep, folks.
I'm getting nostalgic for the days that I could just play Final Fantasy 8 for 12 hours in a row and not even think twice about it.
Was that your game?
Now, if I do that, I am worried that I'm coming down with some sort of crippling depression.
He's mad. He's peeved.
I agree with you, Tom. What was your game? So you said Final Fantasy 8, but I feel like you were a little older.
No,
when
it
that
really was
happening.
12. 12 was a game.
12 came out when you were like in college.
Honestly, I
What? Yes, didn't it come
oh,
out like
I was maybe like sophomore in high school.
We're having a real retro gaming argument here.
The real game was Metal Gear Solid, which I beat like 4 times, to the point where I didn't even actively play it with the sound on. I would actually listen to CDs while I played it. And one of the CDs I listened to multiple times while going on one of my MGS runs was the New Radicals self-titled album. So there you go. There's that.
Is that song the Dreamer's Disease song?
Yeah, that references Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson,
That song is...
two dinosaurs of the 90s. Though Marilyn Manson's back in the news because he keeps having all kind of meltdowns on stage.
You got trampled by a gun at one point, right? That was him?
Yeah, the gun fell on him.
Yeah.
Prop gun.
Really makes you think.
We're all stars now.
Like, even Alice Cooper knew to tone it down after a while.
Longtime viewers of the show may have gotten excited when Tom started talking about grinding in a Final Fantasy to a particular song. But those same longtime tasters will remember that this person that we talked about in the past listened to Enya while he grinded in Final Fantasy.
That was not me.
That was not Tom.
Tom is not Chris's mystery friend who
Who
grinded.
he ate a plate of jelly.
He put jelly on a plate and ate it.
I only ever grinded to one-hit wonders of the 90s.
Yeah, you stick. Give me that.
There. Yeah, you can do this without the D-pad.
Oh my god, this controller is so sweaty.
I was getting heated.
The nerves.
I was getting heated.
The nerves of performing in front of dozens of people on the internet.
My eyes are watery too. They're like really dry.
Because you're crying to the song.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
You just need some Enya to calm yourself down.
How do you feel about this song so far, Tom?
It's not bad. I don't know. I have no thoughts about it because I don't know.
You don't have an attachment.
Yeah, my parents aren't fighting to it, so I guess I don't get it.
How are we gonna tell him? As this song plays, quietly playing this while listening to them.
Oh god, I have to move with the D-pad like a troglodyte. Oh god.
What?
Oh god, help me. This guy's gonna get me. Oh gosh.
He's gonna die to the bugs down there.
I'm not gonna die to the bugs. Oh, how do you do this? This controller's terrible. The D-pad.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do that.
Whoa.
Ah! It's because of the D-pad! I'm changing this! Oops. What have I done?
Oh no.
Oh, are you emulating this?
Yeah.
I heard they're cracking down on that. All right, Tom. So you your favorite gaming memory is running Metal Gear Solid while New Radicals play.
It's one of my gaming memories.
Do you consider yourself a gamer? I asked. This isn't condescending.
Let's not say things you can't take back.
I'm not saying that it sounded condescending. It wasn't being condescending. Do you consider yourself a gamer?
Well, what is the definition of a gamer?
I mean, would you say you're somebody that likes video games? Maybe you live and breathe video games. Maybe you once wanted a birthday cake with all your favorite video game characters.
I never went that far.
You need me to do this part?
I would say
No.
I've played my fair share. I would not call myself a gamer.
How do I
would say
switch?
I played games, but I'm not a gamer.
Select
Oh,
back button on
that's
Xbox.
fine. Alright.
So,
Now we got it.
You're like, when you get nostalgic, I get nostalgic about the Metal Gear Solid 2, why not? But like, usually my nostalgia for video games runs a generation before that, on the Super Nintendo. Do you have anything? You were a Sega Genesis kid.
I have some selected nostalgia for like the Jurassic Park game.
That's what I wanted to know. I'm like,
On
what's this-
Sega.
what's your game in this era? that you-
Comic Zone.
Okay. I hate
Really?
I hate
Yeah.
Comic Zone.
Trying to think of what else we had.
Comic Zone had a cool
Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay.
Trying to think of what else.
What's over there?
The Ren and Stimpy game.
These are all bad games.
I remember opening that game on Christmas Day.
Choosing your game in your house?
Oh, it was me. That's why it was all bad. Basically, we would watch TV, and whatever commercials we saw for games, we were like, oh, we need that game. So that's why it was all licensed property games, and they were all bad. I think we had the Aladdin game, too.
That one's good. That one's legitimately good. I believe it holds up.
I also
Oh,
Judge gets all the
yeah.
credit.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, I need to set it back
No,
for the baby.
I can play with the analog. It's fine.
All right.
Was it a boss?
It's Cudgel's Contest.
maybe I can't. Okay, that's what he does. Doesn't he throw a barrel or something?
He can hit your thing with his club. So you gotta be careful.
How do you play with this thing? I'm joking. It's a goof. Is he dead yet? The rule of 3. Dang it.
I think it's 4 in this game.
No, no, no! I knew I was
Oh
gonna get it.
no. Oh boy.
You gotta play with this idiot who throws things with her hair. Like a fool.
No. Oh!
Wow.
No! Oh no, I'm in trouble. I can't pick it up. What do I even do? Is that it?
One
Oh
more.
my God.
Wow, this guy won't go down. You should join the military. He's unkillable.
There you go.
Oh,
It's 6.
I spoke
Of
too
course.
that was
soon.
way too many. That was way, way too many. Oh no, we made it to Kremland.
All right. So here's
Crazy Kremlin, sorry.
this is for Donkey Kong Country 4 from the Daily Donkey Kong. It's been rumored in the next Donkey Kong Country game, K. Rool doesn't steal DK's bananas, but instead does what? Catfishes Donkey Kong by posing as Candy Kong? Frames DK for murder? Reports DK to the IRS? Blocks DK on Twitter? Oh boy. Well, that has new meaning
That
now.
one aged beautifully.
I should have read that one all the way through before I started saying it. Now I'm the fool.
Oh yeah.
$2 from Blab. He says, "Is Tom a vidiot?" From the Ren and Stimpy Vidiots.
Ah, yeah.
Or, was that it, or was that Beavis and Butthead? I think it was
No,
Ren and Stimpy.
Ah,
Beavis and
Ren and
I've been
Stimpy.
watching a lot of Beavis and Butthead lately. I don't think that's.
Welcome back, Billy. I'm sorry that you were in a car accident today. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh no. Is everybody okay?
Did the classic games survive?
I know you had a car full of retro games.
Carry with you everywhere.
You have to show them off.
Hopefully you had him buckled in the front seat.
It'd be cool if like he's on like a respirator, like being transported in an ambulance, and like the EMT pockets the copy of Earthbound, and he like reaches up and he grabs the EMT. Thought he was unconscious.
He's like, this is my childhood.
Yeah. Help me.
You know, I like to just be able to pop my trunk too and show off my GBA games.
Yeah, it's like a
Like-
classic car show, but it's just a parking lot full of nerds with their trunks open, filled with cartridges.
Oh no! I missed the hook, I guess. It's so hard to jump off of those honey things for me.
I know, they're so delicious.
You know, one of Candy Kong's proposed names was Honey Kong. Candy Kong isn't in this game, is she?
No.
That's upsetting. Do you know about Candy Kong, Tom?
No, I don't. Is that like Rouge the Bat?
Kind of. She's where you used to save your game in Donkey Kong Country 1. She is a sexy, female
Oh, good.
monkey in a one-piece bikini.
Wow. Well, what now?
A one-piece swimsuit.
Oh, I gotta read
Wouldn't be a
this.
bikini, I guess it was one piece.
So Billy says that he had
Right on the
100.
wrong way.
Yeah, who cares? You gotta read. You gotta listen to this. I swear. He said, Billy said I had a 128 gigabyte USB drive with podcast plugged into the audio system. On that, I had 12 gigs of ROMs. So he did have classic games in the car.
Billy, my man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry about your car. It'll be okay.
He
then
said he
I'm
got T-boned. I hope you're doing okay.
I'm sorry the cops took you to jail for all those illegal ROMs you had.
I'm glad that you had.
The cop made you delete them in front of him.
You can have this copy of Lunar, Silver Story, or whatever the hell. I don't know. I couldn't come up with an old game. The cops are probably plugging it in at the station now, having a field day
Yeah.
with your hard-earned rhymes.
It's like, I understand what you're referencing, and that's really funny to bring that up.
Damn it. Alright. Here we go. I'm not gonna rage, okay? I'm gonna get through these honey stages. I didn't see the honeycomb on the top. I went to go jump on him. I just hit it.
There's too much resolution. We need to downscale the game.
I know I make a lot of excuses. That one was, I think, pretty much. It was like a
Going
magic.
the wrong way.
Yeah. Falling apart, Judge. I think I need a monkey break.
Making a monkey out of this stream.
So if I died, I'd want you to put a few retro games in my casket.
Oh, yeah. Where you could play the Bramble Bash at your funeral.
Yes, please. Play that music. I beg of you.
I'll tell your mom that's what you wanted.
I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to think what retro games I want to be buried with. Like, most people would go with, like, the classics, right? Like, you want to go with Mario.
Pharaoh. You want to be buried with here?
Because you take them into the next life, right?
That's your payment on the River Styx is a copy of Pharaoh.
You get buried with a 128 gigabyte jump drive with 12 gigabytes of ROMs on it. Like the Egyptians always wanted.
I'd want, like... I think I'd want it to be, like, really rare stuff. Because, you know, like, that's the most
So like
impressive thing.
Battletoads and...
No. Like an Atari Jaguar. I don't know if that's rare. Is that rare?
I don't know. As a CDI with Hotel Mario.
Yeah, exactly. It's something like that. Like, so people know I was a real retro gamer.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a hidden gem, you know?
I think you could throw a barrel at that.
Is there a barrel back here? Oh,
yeah.
okay. I didn't see it.
You could probably roll it and then kill the bees too.
Oh, you're right. I messed up.
Yeah, there you go.
My goodness. You get the spider?
There's a spider somewhere. Ah, there you go. You did it. Single banana, yeah!
Yes.
Yes.
That's good. That means you'll get to it before it browns.
Nothing like a mushy banana.
You won't have to freeze it.
I remember this world being, you do these honeycomb levels, right? And then you do like really good levels inside the Kremlin land.
Yeah, those are awesome. Those are cool. Except for the other Bramble Bash.
Oh, the other one's in there? The purple one? Or is that called Sticker Bush Snickers or something?
The one where you race them? That's
No,
like
that's way later,
That's the
isn't it?
final stage.
Yeah, that's... Oh, I keep using the D-pad. You gotta go up. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I remember these ones being good.
They are.
Like when people like, you're probably wondering, Tom, well, what makes these games good? Why do people love them? Besides the lovable apes that do rap.
And the music.
And the music. The general answer are these stages, I would say.
Yes.
These are the beloved stages of the Donkey Kong Country universe, I feel.
I'm smiling just looking at them.
They're very fun. That, you know, they're an endless runner before endless runners were a thing. Oh, is that a thing with Young Millennials Temple Run?
Ooh, probably.
Yeah, like they get mad at people.
Or what's that game with the alligator? Where's my water or whatever? Wasn't that big for a minute?
Was that the one where you put the thing in your mouth and try to talk? Like that for like they have at a dentist's office. Like the teeth whitening device.
Oh yeah, that's good too. I know what you're talking about.
I've seen it on people's social medias, but I have no desire to play it, and I don't want to know what it is. So please don't tell me.
Okay, good.
You know, in the first game, they were in mine carts.
Yeah, this is way better.
Yeah, they're on.
This is a roller coaster.
That the carts are skulls.
It's pretty badass.
Oh boy.
And there goes Dixie. Sometimes you gotta throw your significant other from the train. Not enough room on the roller coaster? Get out of here.
The pirates set up an amusement park, I guess. It's the implication here.
I mean, this is like K. Rool's. Oh no. I didn't. That was a little BSy. That was a little BSy. I mean, how was I supposed to see that the first time through? So, like, this is K. Rool's home. Oh! I was using the D-pad.
Stop telling the joke, it just makes you die.
It is not, it's not a
makes
joke.
me die,
just,
too.
I just like want to tell
I got you good.
Yeah.
you. Boom, roasted. All right. All I was trying to say is this K. Rool's home? Like this island? I'm asking the question.
It's a giant carving of his face on the side, but I don't know, actually.
Like, it could just be where he works.
Just like at my work, they have a giant bust of me in the lobby.
To intimidate others.
It's me giving a disapproving look.
People love it. They say it's motivating.
Woo! I get it. I'm running out of lives here. It takes all your gaming skills to do this. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's a shame you don't have any.
I just want to come here and wax nostalgic about, you know, the good old days of gaming. I want to talk about Tom's crappy games he bought when he was a kid.
Hey, come on
I
now.
want to talk about,
Come on.
you know, the songs that made us laugh and cry in video games. And you just want to constantly put me down any chance you get. Any chance you get.
It keeps you honest.
That's true. I appreciate it.
It doesn't matter. I think it's the last one.
I feel like you don't respect my love for retro gaming, Judge.
Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be a scramble, all right.
The ramble
A
scramble.
scramble to the excuses.
Like, you just don't respect the fact that I once renamed all of the players in Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball to their actual names.
It's a cool thing to do.
Wade Boggs was named B Bomber. I changed him back to Wade Boggs. Or changed him to Wade Boggs. Fix that.
All right, I got another stumper for you guys. And this is regarding the Donkey Kong OVA, which means anime. And this is from Anime Dude 1. The Donkey Kong anime takes place in what unlikely anime setting? Is it a high school? A golf course? Neo Tokyo? Or is it a mockumentary taking place in an office?
Woo.
So think about that one.
Did we even read the answer to the last one?
No. I don't remember what the last one was.
I don't know
so-
if we read the answer to the last few, to be honest.
Well, you know, if you want to know, just write in. I'll tell you.
Just right in.
Send a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll mail back a bumper sticker.
You can let the Kongs rest on thorns. I don't know if you remember that or not.
I did not.
If you like go to the bottom, you just
Yeah.
like let them sit. They'll be fine.
Just so Squawks is the hitbox.
I don't know what the hitbox is. It never made sense to me. Just let them. Yeah. See.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But don't touch the sides.
Nope. This thing controls like a fat man riding a unicycle. That guy was in trouble. Good thing he's dead and in hell.
That's where pirates go because they weren't baptized.
Yeah, not many Christian pirates that I know of.
Big Meaty Fist gave $5. He says, bury Chris with the shirt with the NES cartridge on it that says blow me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I would like to be buried in that shirt, please.
You're only halfway through. Watch, I'm gonna start shooting cannonballs at you. And this one's gonna come from the horizontal. You see? I warned you! I remembered.
I was gonna say, did you have a lot of trouble with this level as a child?
No, I just remember it. So, maybe.
Is it because you used to just load it up to listen to the music?
Yeah, my parents are going through a tough time. It really got me through it.
Oh, this looks bad. I don't know if I can make this jump over this thing.
Oh.
Can we add the noise that Squawks makes when you cough to the ASMR?
Sure. Oh yeah, so like, in this game you could turn into the animal buddy, right? I believe if Squawks touches the spikes without the Kongs, he dies. But if the Kongs are there, he's fine?
Oh no, I screwed that up.
Go, bird, go.
When do you turn into the animal buddies besides the bonus stages?
You turned into the snake on the snake one.
Oh, I did. That's right. I forgot about that.
So it's like every once in a while.
Yeah, it's rare. It's like a little treat.
Yeah.
You know, that was how games were designed back then. They didn't have loot. You know, that wasn't a thing in video games. They had to reward you with game design, Tom.
Yeah, you can't just make Diddy Kong dab randomly for no reason.
Yeah, or just like collect XP.
He doesn't dab, he just raps. It's totally different than dabbing. It's nothing like the 90s version of the dab. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Single. Oh, I thought I got a single banana. Has anyone played that new Donkey Kong? Does he dab?
I'm sure Funky Kong dabs when you play him in funky mode.
Here's another one for you. This is about Donkey Kong Arcade from Jerry's Springyard Zone.
Good name.
The results of a paternity test done on Donkey Kong Jr. revealed what? Is it Donkey Kong is the father? He's 5% Irish? He can't smell asparagus in his urine? Or cilantro tastes like soap to him? Any guesses, Tom?
I want to say the cilantro thing.
I believe it's Donkey Kong's the father.
Ah,
You were close.
I was damn close. I feel sorry for those people that taste the soap when they eat the cilantro.
Oh, yeah.
This one's good too. I remember liking this one as a kid.
Yeah, this one's cool. It's a race in the roller coasters.
Tom, do you ever like find yourself like you missed a big part of gaming history, right? Like you didn't play Donkey Kong Country. This is
Right.
a blind spot to you.
Yes.
Do you ever find yourself wanting to go back and play these games to learn what all the fuss is about? And the way that like you're a big music head,
Yeah.
you'll go back, you'll hear like, Gang of Four was a big deal for some reason. And
Yeah,
you'll go back
I
and-
tried doing this actually with Earthbound specifically.
Oh, boy.
And
Oh no! So Earthbound.
What are your thoughts on Earthbound?
didn't much care for it.
How far did you go?
Not very far at all, apparently. I was like, oh, I have to be halfway through this game, maybe more. And then I think I told you where I was, and you're like, oh, no.
No, you told me.
You're maybe a quarter of the way through, and then I immediately gave up.
I think you just made it to the desert, and you're like, oh, I'm probably halfway done. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You know what hours you were at then? Like 20, 30?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, hey. Oh, man. This guy, get out of my way.
Oh, yeah. If you don't jump over that guy, he's a problem.
We might have screwed it up.
You're not going to get the DK coin.
Yeah, I guess it turned out I was always on the wrong side of gaming history. I had a Genesis, then a PS1.
PS1 is the proper one, I feel.
Right.
Over 64?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely, especially in retrospect.
Well, I mean,
Well, not a...
but idiots think the 64 is great.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know my feelings on these things.
Yeah.
The big deals on the N64 are the 10 games.
Oh, wait. Press left. Press left. Hold left.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Good memory.
I just
Judge.
remembered.
I forgot that's key to this level. So you have your games on the N64. You have your Mario, your GoldenEye, your
Ocarina.
I never heard of it. This is
Give me it.
yeah. Let's give it a shot. The buttons. I'm not gonna make excuses.
I'm just going to start making them and then give up.
I feel like I'm doing things. Yeah, that should be done with the buttons. So you got your Ocarinas, you got your GoldenEyes.
Right.
Oh, you can hit them from the underneath? I've never known that. Oh, you're holding forward. You can hold forward?
I'm hitting buttons, by which I mean I'm not hitting any buttons.
I didn't know you could hold forward. That's like, I probably never knew this ever. I'm upset. But, I feel like PlayStation has like the
This controller's so sweaty, Chris. You need to get gamer gloves.
And by gamer gloves, we just mean rubber gloves with Mario's head on them.
I think that might have been the bad move. Oh.
Oh my god.
No! Oh, no! He's so
Look at
sweaty.
I've never had this problem in the past. This is a new thing for me. As you get older, things happen to you that's just like you're not used to. Like I developed allergies in the last few years.
Oh no.
Yeah, right? I wake up with a sore knee for no reason.
Oh. Because it's gonna rain. That's how you know it's gonna rain.
Yeah. The bones feel
You
it.
say, my old gimpy knee is acting up again. It's gonna be a storm later.
Yeah, and I used to play video games with people. They pass me the controller, and it's all sweaty. I'm like, oh, how do people have sweaty hands? And now I'm one of those people. I've become one of those people.
I never thought it could happen to me.
Never thought I'd be one of those people. With sweaty palms. But, I mean, Tom, you had a PS1. You played Metal Gear.
That's true.
I think that's just as influential as the Ocarina of Time.
This is hard. This game's hard.
I could throw it back in your face, but I'm, the bigger man.
You don't take these opportunities.
You had Final Fantasy. Right.
But here's the thing. I had a PS1, never played Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that's weird. You did.
I played 8 and 9, never played 7.
Did you ever play Parappa the Rapper?
Oh yeah. Don't worry, we had our fair share of really crappy PS1 games too.
He's calling it crappy, folks. He's coming for Parappa.
We had Blasto.
Blasto's bad. It's a bad game.
I have vivid memories of the original Fear Effect.
That had lesbians in it.
Yes.
Right? That was that game's claim to fame.
Oh yeah.
Is that where you discovered your sexuality, Tom?
Yeah, and the original Tomb Raider with the giant triangle boobs.
Oh, it screwed me.
Yeah, you got
Darn you, Rare. You've done it again.
How many lives are we down to? Oh,
5. It's fine. You get more. Probably. Somebody look at the game fact.
No, I mean, as long as we save, we'll be... When we know we're on our last life, just save.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you hit a checkpoint, then it's trouble. Yeah, so the triangle boobs of Lara Croft were a big moment for you.
Oh yeah. I think for a lot of people,
you're hornier than ever now that you're old.
Yeah, oh yeah.
that's a thing that happens too.
Let me talk. I'm just talking to the young millennials right now. Don't be like me. Get out there. Get out there.
You've been saying that for years.
You know, fool around, play the field. You know. Drake said, "Who's an old millennial? Being married in your 20s. Where's the fun in that?"
All right, I'm not gonna do fast anymore.
The fast is
It's too much for me. My old eyes can't do it.
But you can do the furious, so do that.
Do you remember your first video game crush, Judge? Like, Tom seems like it's Lara Croft or the Fear Effect girls. Or maybe Meryl from Metal Gear or Sniper Wolf. I don't know which one.
Meryl was too tomboyish for me. Everybody knows that.
But Sniper Wolf.
Sniper Wolf, oh yeah, with the accent. Come on now.
Come on. Come where? Wait, what?
No, there was that.
Shelly, come on.
Sniper Wolf, come on. Sniper Wolf.
Though there was, if you rushed into the bathroom in that one scene in the original Metal Gear, you could catch Meryl without her pants on.
Oh my god.
You did it, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Far too horny.
And one of my, 12 playthroughs or whatever of that game.
Where do you think you read about that? Or do you think that was like a schoolyard rumor that you went home and tried?
That was in Electronic Gaming Monthly. Their monthly horn dog column.
Who wrote the horn dog column? Was like one of their writers with a pseudonym of, like Horny Harry. Or something.
Yeah. That's the horn. See, I could do the Donkey Kong ASMR. Except when I do it, it just turns weirdly sexual.
Oh, you can control the speed. I just realized.
You can hold back to go slower.
Yeah. You can. You can.
Let me try again.
Give me one more. Give me one more.
I'm trying to think of my video game crushes. Judge hasn't answered yet.
I'm embarrassed by my answer. That's why.
Oh no, it's an animal, isn't it?
No, it's not an animal. I'm just gonna say she's a witch, and she's green, and she uses a machine to steal somebody else's beauty.
I legitimately don't know what this is off the top of my head, so I have to think.
I'm sure the chat is going crazy, but by the time I'm able to read it, they'll have talked about something else.
Luigi's Mansion?
Yes, it's Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah,
It's Professor Egad.
No, as Luigi, he's got a vacuum. He's green.
Just gonna turn around now.
I mean, now that I know you.
Yes, which form indeed. I'll leave that up to the audience to decide. Oh man, it's an icy reception in here because they don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh no.
Come here, you. This changes everything now that I know you can hold forward.
Chris is either gonna forget. I mean, he's going to forget, but if he remembered and he looked up what game this is from, he would go ballistic.
No! Oh,
Nice.
I got lucky. She's a witch.
Careful, this is where I died.
Tom's trying to Google it, I think, on his phone.
I did it.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the pro tip of holding forward. It legitimately made it a lot easier for me. Where are we going now?
Ah, here we go. 13 outdated PS1 character models that used to be sexy as hell. This is also my work phone, mind you.
Hold on, I want to think of Judge's answer here. I still don't know. Can you reveal, Judge? You're just gonna leave it?
I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna let it hang out there like a dang air biscuit, as the old guys at work would say, and then give me
It's gonna
the fist bump.
bother the piss out of me. Oh no! The Sonic knockoff
Whoa,
guy
is
got
this
me.
is this really Tifa's character model? Like Gavava. Wow.
Oh yeah, Tifa 2.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Tifa's a good one. Yeah. Why do you think Final Fantasy VII is so beloved, Tom?
You know, I thought people loved Final Fantasy VII, not lusted after it.
What are some other characters on this list? Let me guess. You got Lara Croft. You got the woman from Pandemonium.
The woman from Dino Crisis is on this list, though.
Dino Crisis. Is that a Shin Megami Tensei joint?
I believe so. Wow, this is a very progressive list. Number 7, Liquid Snake.
I agree with that. It's that accent, you know?
There's that part where he's shirtless too.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
And he talks about Gulf War babies, you know, a man who's not afraid to raise a child.
You know, when he's shirtless, he looks real good. The polygons really glisten. You know.
The super pixelated abs.
He knows a lot about genes, so he's like a science guy and stuff.
I'd like to see his jeans on my bedroom floor.
Well done.
Wow, Lara Croft number 2. What is number 1? Any guesses?
The babes from Blasto that Blasto rescues.
That's gotta be it.
That's a Tekken 3 character.
What?
Nina Williams.
I don't even know anything about Tekken, so
That's
that's
a
lost
bad
on me.
list.
That's lost on me. Nope. Oh no.
Now that will live in my Google history forever.
Press jump.
Blab gave $5. He said, when I was 3, I was infatuated with a picture of Princess Toadstool from the Super Mario Bros. 2 manual. At the time, it felt like love. We've all been there, buddy.
We've all been there. Now I couldn't even.
Yeah, you know that she was too good for you anyway.
Do you think that thing touched me? I didn't think that thing touched me.
Oh
I don't
no.
think that thing touched me. I'm about to rage.
I mean, about to. All I see is rage. He threw that chest in anger into the swamp.
This song is really bothering me because it sounds like the first 3 seconds of In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins, repeated over and over.
No! Oh no.
He just throws you in a random direction.
Weird
No, you can
Sonic
kinda
has you.
control it.
Oh no.
You could like hold up and he will. He will at least like you control the trajectory of it, I think. Not like the direction.
Woof.
You guys probably think this looks easy.
I bet your palms are super sweaty.
Oh yeah. Right as you said that, the controller slipped like through my hands like a wet noodle.
Remember when we were on the arcade pit for our famous thing where we lost?
Our famous public collapse on the arcade pit.
Yeah, and like somebody said something, and I told them not to talk while you're playing because you can't do anything if somebody's talking.
I mean, you weren't wrong.
How long have we known each other?
80 years now.
80 years now.
Something. Oh!
Uh-oh. This looks like trouble.
I gotta talk to there.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Hey, join the stream. Scared.
I gotta give the dog a treat.
She's been great.
Sorry.
All right, Tom, don't talk, okay?
Okay, I'll see what I can
But
do.
you gotta entertain the folks at the same time.
Oh no. I could do
this is bad. This
shadow
is bad.
puppets. Oh, that's really very bad. Oof. Wow.
You can do shadow puppets. All right. Focus.
Everybody loves miming,
Love
right?
it.
We could do that.
Love it. Great jump. Listen, I'm gonna say this because Judge isn't in the room.
Okay.
His X button on his Xbox controller just sticks. It sticks big time. I don't know what he's been doing with this thing.
He played too much of Game with Green Witch in it that we don't know what it is with that controller.
That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm trying to game, not eat. This guy's
I'm
walking
good.
around- You're like my mother. You're just coming in here trying to shove food in my face. I appreciate it.
If you don't like me at my complainingest, then you don't deserve me at the giving you the pizza-ist.
Wow, did you get that off a Facebook post or something?
Yeah,
Is
knit that into a pillow.
Don't die. Don't get a game over as last time you saved.
You got a save state there, Judge. We don't want to subject the people to this garbage again. I'll try not to use it. I don't... Listen, I know it was a few years ago that this game was made.
It should get easier as time goes on. Because you play harder games like Gears of War and Flappy Bird. You should be really good at these kinds of games.
That is quite the opposite. I only know how to play clickers now.
Cookie clicker.
Yeah, those are like the only kind of games I know how to play anymore. Great. I'm in an endless loop.
Oh boy. You get to see him in prison. They finally caught him.
They got Diddy and Dixie for all their war crimes.
There they are, Tom.
They got put into Twitter jail. They could not get Elon Musk to unblock
that's Donkey
you.
Kong Country.
No, it's not.
I don't remember the game being like this. But there is a, you know, like in Mario, you hold the run button to get more momentum when you jump. This one kind of has like a stickiness to it when you do that. And Mario, I can't articulate it, I'm sorry, so this is useless. Whatever I'm talking about. The controls aren't as great as I remember.
We're dropping people like flies. You just start gaming better.
Alright.
They need to know another fact.
Yeah, give him a fact.
They need to know a fact.
Yeah.
That'll keep them around. This, for God's sakes. Jesus. Alright. This is Donkey Kong Country from Game Facts. Again, why does the ostrich wear shoes? It's a stylistic choice. They are orthopedic shoes. Sponsorship. Or it's just plain fun. Any thoughts, Tom?
It's got to be a sponsorship, right?
Nope. It was, it's a stylistic choice.
Ah, can't it be both?
No.
There's no option like A and B or none of the above.
I wasn't trying to pick
You
up.
wanted to avoid the bonus, so you killed yourself. Alright, give me the controller.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to pick up the ball. I tried to jump before it, but he grabbed it anyways.
Alright. It's time to game. Now the controller isn't sweaty, it's just hot.
I try to keep a looser grip because I knew you were going to take it from me.
Oops.
I can't jump off these things really well. Like the jump doesn't seem to be registering off those.
Oops.
Oh boy, here we
Listen,
go.
I didn't learn all the skills from World 3 and 4.
Oh boy.
This is fine. There we go. Yeah.
Oh no.
There we go.
You could do it.
These damn bugs. Don't encourage me. I don't like that.
You're doing terrible.
Don't discourage me. I hate that. Even worse.
You're doing.
You're playing Donkey Kong Country.
Oh, God. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, like I'm having trouble holding the run and getting the jump for some reason in this game.
I like that you're seemingly punishing the pirates by throwing every single one of their chests into the water.
Here's your precious treasure.
There you go. Oh no.
I forgot you told me. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that's what I was talking about.
I see what you mean now. Oh, I shouldn't have killed him.
Yeah,
What have
but-
I done?
You could have got an extra life.
That's all right.
We could save and game over.
Yes, we have the power now. If we have enough banana coins.
We do. I've been stockpiling 10 banana coins at least. Or Kremlin coins or whatever the hell they're called.
Let's go to college. Student loan debt, am I right? Yeah, millennials? Nah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Student loan debt and avocado toast. And
Did I save?
what else do
Best
millennials
be.
like?
retro 2D platformers of all time. Let's see what Google returns.
Oh boy. You didn't put sexiest in there once.
No. We're gonna go with result number. We're gonna go to a NeoGaf thread about it.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. This level's badass.
Super Meat Boy. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Kirby's Epic Yarn, that's definitely one of them, right?
What? Really?
I don't know, according to this poster.
What is it? What is this a list of?
This is a NeoGaf thread about the best 2D platformers of the last 20 years. I'm looking for the best 2D platformers of all time. I want to see, if this game is on the list. Let's go to this one. This is the list. 25 best 2D platformers. Let's see if you agree with any of these, Judge or Tom. I'm not gonna read them all. Oh, I think my phone's got a virus now. They wanted me to... I think my phone's being locked down by ransomware.
It said run list.exe and you said, "Yep, I need to see this list."
Oh god.
Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna read some of the highlights. Number 18, Rocket Knight Adventures, Judge. What do you think of that?
It overstays its welcome, but otherwise I think it's good.
Alright, number 16, DuckTales. You ever heard of that one?
Yes. That's the one where CJ goes to the moon, right?
Oh yeah.
And that song that makes you cry plays. The Moon song.
The moon level song, I think.
Yeah.
The moon base. Scrooge McDuck is trying to create a moon base with all his money, I think.
Ah!
I think that's the plot. Rayman Origins. What do you think of that, Tom? Number 15.
Wow.
He only likes the rabbits.
Yeah.
He's like,
Where's my Rabbids versus Minions platformer? Make it happen.
Where is it? There it is. I knew it.
What other things can we put the rabbits in?
The damn toilets.
No, they like that. Yeah, I mean,
They're
yeah.
so twisted.
One of them would put a plunger on its head. The other one would like flush itself down the toilet.
Number 14.
Watch this. Watch this dumb sprite thing. Yeah. His animation doesn't
I always
work.
thought that was dumb too. Number 14 is a very controversial choice. Very
Uh-oh.
controversial. And then let me know if you played. This seems like a game you would own, Tom.
Uh-oh.
On your Sega Genesis. Back as a kid. Earthworm Jim.
Oh, yeah. We had Earthworm Jim and Earthworm Jim 2, the sequel to Earthworm Jim. And we watched the cartoon as well.
That was BS. No, that's what hit you on the first one. You must have been firing his
Oops.
ball. And Earthworm, what was the third thing you had? Sorry.
We watched the
do I-
Earthworm Jim animated series
It'll
on the
load it.
WWWB Kids.
Oh, yeah. Along with the Ace Ventura animated series.
Yeah, that was good too.
That show was like the only show that I watched in my life where my dad watched it with me once, and he said, "You don't really like this show, do you?"
The Ace Ventura cartoon.
All I know is The Mask. That was it, The Mask cartoon.
I got my Jim Carrey animated series based on his feature films confused.
I mean, there's both movies are.
Yeah, they
animated
had a
series,
cartoons,
right?
and they did a
Yeah.
crossover, and somebody in the Discord posted it, and we all watched it together. It was really bad.
Wait, what a time to be alive. There was a Beetlejuice cartoon, a
yeah.
Ghostbusters
Well,
cartoon.
the Beetlejuice one was popular, right?
Yeah,
All I ever know is
there's a lot of nostalgia for that show too.
Really?
Specifically, yes, it's strange.
Oh boy,
People love the puns.
you're driving me up a wall, and then he turns into a car and drives up the wall.
Yeah. That wasn't a derisive laugh. That was a legitimate laugh. How dare you, sir?
This game is hard.
Yeah, it's easy for a pro gamer like me.
You died like 4 times on this level.
No, that was the first death.
Okay. You say so.
Look at the game tape.
I was always grossed out by the like larva in the back.
I was grossed out by the fact that Dixie always eats honey when she's on it. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
does she?
unsanitary. On the walls, yeah.
Oh, she does.
Hey, you're supposed to eat local honey so you can expose yourself to the local allergens
I don't want that. Why would I want that?
because you build up an immunity to it
Whoa,
just
no, I
in
do
time
want
for
this.
allergy season.
Whoa, I didn't know about this at all. Is
You're
this
supposed
like
to also eat local pollen. Does this essentially the same thing?
This sounds like more propaganda from Big Pollen.
Your
It
body
sounds
builds up antihistamines.
This sounds like the time that my friend started doing the keto diet, and then they told me that they just had diarrhea for days.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
They were, spouting all the benefits of this thing.
All they ate was pepperoni and bacon for 48 hours.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, you gotta watch the science of it, and they're showing me videos of this guy drawn on a whiteboard, explaining it all. And then, what they don't tell you in those videos is you just have diarrhea.
Hell, that's a plus.
So like,
That's one of the benefits.
my point is,
Look at this
I feel
guy.
like I want to know what's the downside, what's the dark side of eating the pollen in the local honey.
A violent diarrhea.
Well, if that's all it is, then I'm in.
Yeah, just clear yourself out of Saturday and get some good reading material. Maybe some NeoGAF threads on the greatest 2D platformers of all time.
Yeah, let's continue on. Earthworm Jim. We got Braid and Super Meat Boy, 13-12. Super Mario Brothers, number 10.
Wow.
What do you think of that? Right ahead of it at number 9, Kirby Superstar.
It's twisted.
That's the SNES one, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, that's right, this part. Super Mario World, Mega Man X. Number 6, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong Quest. So this game,
I don't see it.
This game is better than Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario World, according to this list.
Woo.
Put that in your banana and eat it.
I will.
All right, let's get to the top 5. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I don't think that counts. Super Metroid, I also don't think that counts.
Oracle gave $10 and said, "For the love of God, save the animals."
Number 1 was Mario 3.
Yeah.
Controversial pick.
Get your ASMR goggles on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you gotta shoot his stinger.
I know what to do.
I remember this one. And then he gets like faster and faster, right?
And he turns into several small bees, and that taught me a lot about nature.
This level taught you about the birds and the bees, you'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe we did get better over time.
You asked your dad where you're supposed to shoot your stinger.
Hey, well, first, son, you gotta barf coconuts.
Listen, I don't want
Said,
to.
now this is when a bird and a bee love each other very much.
Did your dad ever have a sex talk with you?
No, he made my brother do it. What a coward.
What about you, Tom? Your dad just, I don't know. I'm guessing your dad just defaults.
Nah, he was like,
Talking
"You're
about-
good, right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm good." And that was it. Yeah.
So I told my brother, and I said, "I don't know what Tampax are, though." And he explained what a period was. I heard it from Seinfeld, a thing that millennials hate.
But they do love their Diva cups.
That's gross.
What?
Whoa!
Oh my god, run!
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, teabag him.
Yeah! Good work. You just think it's gross because you don't understand the benefits of it.
You're right. Because my dad never told me. Oh no, Gloomy Gulch, we are safe. Or do we have to fly out of there?
No, you gotta fly out. Don't do it. Go up. We can
Yeah,
do it.
just
I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Give me that thing. Let me prove my worth. You know, I'm certainly not doing it with the commentary, so let me
Ayo!
let me get this going.
Senson says millennials hate Seinfeld because their first exposure to it was Kramer saying the N-word. That's a good point.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. You know, that is probably their only real exposure to Kramer. See? I'm good. This level has good music too.
It is a good one.
Sounds like it'd be in a JRPG of some sort to me. From that era. Which are known for their bad music. Especially Chrono Trigger.
Uh-oh.
I've angered the masses.
That guy looked like Demonius after somebody washed his dishes for him or whatever.
Oh boy. You know, I remember thinking when I was a young lad that those muscle guys were based on Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, that was a thought I had.
Yes, the only man with muscles, Arnold.
Well, you see what Diddy was doing there?
I saw it. He's going crazy.
He's been having a seizure. Too much time with the light fish or whatever his name was. Angular.
He watched that
Angular
one.
JS.
He watched that one
Angular
episode of
That's
the.
his name.
Sorry, Tom, what?
He watched that one episode of the Pokemon anime that they banned in the U.S.
The one with Porygon.
The hell are you guys talking about? Tell me more.
There's an episode of Pokemon. There are 2 episodes at least banned in the United States. One where James has boobs, and the other one where Porygon gave a bunch of kids seizures in Japan.
Oh.
So like it's like a flashing screen, I guess, and a bunch of Tauros escape from the Safari Zone.
I don't
so
know
that's why
any of the-
Ash never went to the Safari Zone. I know you've been dying to wonder that, Chris.
No, I don't know any of the Pokemon you just named.
I know.
Well, the one that gives him seizures, does he have like the hypnotic thing in his chest?
No, that's Poliwhirl, and he
What?
hypnotizes children into worshiping Satan. We haven't gotten better. No!
God,
no,
you're so close.
You're there. Oh no.
I have a problem with the controls and jumping off of ropes and things of that nature
Yeah.
in this game.
Go sit on a rope.
Oh no, I'm,
Go jump up a rope.
it's something I need to work on. I'm not blaming. It's just,
need to practice.
It's something I need to.
Oh no!
The heck was that? Here, take it, Judge. It's all you.
Man, the controller's so hot. Why are you so nervous? It's fine, Chris. Like, it doesn't matter if you play the game good.
It's just, the thing with jumping off the ropes, it's really gotten to me.
I see that. This
know,
is like red hot controller.
I'm an anxious person in general. I've discussed this before. And this game is very challenging.
It's one of the top 10 platformers.
According to some list from a site I've never heard of. And just, we got a crowd here of dozens of people, and, I want to impress them. I've talked a big game over the years of my gaming abilities, and I've proven it time and time again, and I want to stay at that high level,
No!
of
Oh,
gaming.
thank God. He's
Like,
back.
when it's all said and done, I want to go down as one of the goats of gaming,
You'll go down as one of the donkeys.
Hell, somebody had to say it. Yeah, that guy killed himself. Shouldn't laugh at that.
It's like that. It just happened to you, too. You see what I'm talking about?
No.
You see
No, I don't.
what? Looked like he grabbed it to me.
I didn't. The game is fair.
No!
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Judge, how do you want to be remembered in gaming history?
I don't.
You don't care about your gaming legacy in any way?
Absolutely not.
What about you, Tom?
I mean, I have problems with my legacy already.
Your regular legacy. This is
Yeah.
your gaming legacy.
What's wrong with your legacy?
It's tainted.
Seems fine to me.
Well, first of all, look at what he's wearing.
Yeah, it's true.
He looks good. Looking like a snack.
He's wearing a barrel. He looks like one of those alligators that just runs at you in this game. Nothing but a barrel. He sleeps in there, too.
I just need to have a child so I can force them to like the things that I like.
That's what it's all
That'll
about.
be my
Getting at that
true
age, Tom.
legacy.
You feel that itch hitting you.
My
Nice.
biological clock.
Your biological clock is ticking. You want to sit the child down in front of the Super Nintendo and say,
Yeah.
this is a game Daddy used to play, and show him Donkey Kong Country 2, and he says, this is garbage. And then he does Fortnite dance and walks away.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you're gonna sit here, you're gonna play Metal Gear Solid and listen to this 90s one-hit wonder, and you're gonna like it.
You're going to watch this grown-ass man that loves Japan pee his pants.
That's right.
What? What? What?
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, I thought like the dad was doing it in this scenario.
Tom is the dad in this scenario.
That's what
He's
I
like
said.
peeing his pants, though. I was confused.
I bet you I could do this one on the first try.
Well,
Gotta
we'll
put money
see.
down on it. Put money down on it if you die.
I will give you one banana.
You give me one banana if I can do this on the first try if you die.
Yes. Whoa. You don't need that last one if you get all the others.
Yeah, I think you could just miss like one or so.
Usually, yeah. This one has minuses. I think it's all minuses. Yep.
Oh no, you're in trouble. You gotta hit all the greens now.
There are no greens.
Oh no, you're in trouble. I don't think you could hit any more minuses and you'll be okay.
Oops.
You're move forward.
I think there's two.
Go forward.
That doesn't work on this. No!
Oh.
You jerk. You think that's funny.
Oh, that was a thing I learned in that video too.
Uh-oh.
There was a character that's on the German version of the game that was called Mr. X. He's in the manual, but he's never actually in the game. His name is Mr. X. A lot of people think that he became this character that chases you. You know, this ghost pirate.
I believe that, personally.
Judge is locked in, you can tell.
I'm not.
What are you doing?
No!
All right, let me try this.
I don't have a banana to give.
One banana. Oh, but you shouldn't have gambled that then, buddy.
Now you gotta go to the store. We'll wait.
I don't want to.
Oh, it's not from the beginning. Start it over. The Donkey Kong.
I'll give you half a banana if you can beat it.
All right. The Donkey Kong wise guys are gonna come and break.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
No banana for you.
Yes!
All right. I'm gonna full disclosure. I'm gonna let it all out here now. You know, before we said we were gonna stream this, or when we said we were gonna stream this, I'm like, oh, I better boot up this game and see how it feels, right? At home. And I loaded up a couple random save states, and this is one of the levels I played. And I played it till I beat it. And Judge's controls are not the same. There.
Oh, for God's sake.
He is not running this at the proper frame rate.
Get real.
You're clearly running a bad emulator. I only run original hardware.
Trivial Man says the banana was never in danger. Thank gosh. Now I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Oh.
Uh-oh. He's gonna kill you.
I'll kill you.
Uh-oh.
You think something?
Oh, wow. Oh, buddy.
Oh, man, this game's good. Oh, you could have got that one up. Duh.
Go back. I'll do the next one. I'll try the next one. We'll kind of rotate between us, maybe.
You got this. It's the parachute panic with this.
No, it's Gusty Glade. This one sucks.
Parachute panic's even worse.
This one stinks. This level stinks so bad.
Oh, this one. Oh, God, yeah.
We should have played Donkey Kong Country 1.
It would have been done an hour ago.
I only like to play games I could beat on stream.
Oh, yeah, that's a
One night.
wise move. You yell at people who suggest ones that you don't agree with.
The analog stick is too icy. I don't understand why you like it.
I could switch it back to D-pad for you.
Alright, we got an extra life.
You can't argue with the results, all right? I beat several stages.
It's true. I beat several with the D-pad. Oh! Yeah, there's a snake at the beginning when you go backwards.
I don't know if you can help, really.
I remember.
I skipped a whole fight. Remember that guy?
Oh, Sandler.
The Sandman, we call him.
Do young millennials like Billy Madison?
I don't know.
Whoa,
What the?
it's storming out there. It's like Gusty Glade outside your studio window.
Wow. Izzy gave $20.18 excuse me, and gave 3 hand clapping emojis. Thank you, Izzy.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know what that was for, but thank you.
Obviously, our great gaming skills. Mine in particular.
How dare you? it stops. Yeah. I think you're supposed to go when it stops.
No.
No! Oh, no! I'm the gaming genius.
You know,
Ugh.
let me tell you. Let me run you through what I was thinking.
I know what you're thinking.
It was from that speedrun video you listened to in the car.
Don't make me laugh, Tom. You know better. All right. What were you? What do you think I was thinking, Judge?
If only I had the toilet flushing noise. Too lazy to plug in the soundboard.
Wait. So you're saying that
You were thinking of the flush.
Oh, that was good.
Timed it perfectly.
I was thinking that
You could skip the whole fight.
when you shoot out the barrel, that you could still use Dixie's hair twirl.
Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of weird moments where you can't use it.
Like you can't.
When you're going off the honey, you can't.
Yeah, it's not good, or it's just inconsistent. Number 6 2D platformer of all time. Nah, it's still.
This was inspired by the Mario 2. Japan. Called Doki Doki Panic in America.
Never heard of it.
It became a visual novel.
Oh, we got it!
Yeah! Yeah!
That was the other one I practiced. Those are the only 2 levels I played in preparation for this stream.
Oh, I could save. Thank God. The save state button is so arduous.
This is Kong College, Tom. You'll notice the math on the wall.
Yeah, is this some kind of social commentary on the price of a university?
No, it's a social
And the-
commentary on a liberal arts degree.
Yeah, there you go.
Do they have those in England? Where Rare is or whatever? Isn't that where Rare's from?
Yes.
What's your favorite Rare game?
Like Hidden Gem.
Nah, in any game. Is it, Snake Rattle and Roll? Is it this game? Is it the other one? They made GoldenEye. Sea of Thieves, of course.
Perfect Dark.
Oh yeah, they made that too. You know what? I hate all of them.
Yeah,
Wow, I hate all of them.
they're all rarely good.
Oh my God. I was gonna say, like, I remembered GoldenEye a lot as a kid, but I'm like, it probably ages very poorly.
Yeah, it's very bad.
What? No, load on. Poop. Alright, Possible to jump out of the honey. Banjo-Kazooie. You could... I think you like that, Judge, didn't you?
I liked one thing in it. Waka Waka. That's what it was. That's what that's from.
Is that the one with the singing poop? Is that the game that
Yeah,
has
that's
the
it.
poop opera?
That one has the singing poop in it.
Yeah.
I like messing this stuff up on purpose, thinking that there's like somebody watching us, like, that doesn't get us just like.
He's posting in the LP Sandcastle. He's like, do these guys ever get funny?
He's like ripping off his hat and like twisting it up in front of him. Oh, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie to think it's a conquer. Idiots. Did they ever get funny? I want that on my
On your tombstone.
if we have like an LP, like if we got rid of the Men Drinking Coffee and we had a tombstone.
I think about it every day, but go ahead.
I want that on our tombstone, Judge. That's what I nominate at this point in time. Do they ever get funny? Question mark. Right on our tombstone.
Oh my God.
You can throttle it. That's what everyone forgets.
Yeah.
Oh, God!
My ASMR is squawks when he gets these like. He sounds like a car engine dying. happened to him. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one too.
There's a lot of good noises in this.
Yeah, this game's good.
Is that a skip up there or a bonus?
It's
gotta be
it's not a
gotta be a
skip
bonus. Yeah,
because
the
they always
skip-
go down.
The skips would be like less noticeable. Ugh! That's really hard. Did he just... No, he does that like when he's about to let you go. I
Yeah.
think.
And he's running out of parrot juice.
You gotta feed him crackers.
He's got to eat more coconuts for him to barf up. This guy's out of coconuts, that's why he can't barf. Oh, that was close.
I got through. I'm raging. I got it. I'm not far off. I'm close. What terrible disease does Squawks have? Or is he just like a smoker? But he keeps coughing like that.
He loves to eat coconuts.
That just
He's a coconutaholic.
That's not a real disease. That's
He's,
one of them made up ones.
addicted to coca-hol.
Coconutaholic.
It's one of these made up freaking things that, you know, that the kids say they have. We've been throwing around the term millennial too much on this stream.
Like, can I have avocado on my coconut that I eat?
I got the coconut cuffs. Here it comes.
The battle of wits.
Get out of here.
This guy's really bugging you.
Alright, I gotta do this. This is gonna be so hard.
It's not gonna happen.
Aw, you have no faith.
Give me the banana. You owe me a banana now, according to the banana law.
Banana law signed by executive order.
Get down. Get funky.
Get funky, Kong. Get crone, Kong. All right, I'll stop. Sorry. Sorry, okay?
Alright, we got it. I think that's the end. There's probably just gonna be like
14 porcupines. Oh.
Alright, that could have been way worse. I'm happy with the results there.
Oh, this is terrible. Oh, God. This one's so long. It's not really that hard, though.
Yeah, I think you gotta. It's the web one, right? I remember these levels like really well for some reason, like in this stage.
Because they're good.
I think I was just stuck on them constantly. At least we get off to a great start. You alright, Tom? You look like you're falling apart over there.
I'm good.
You look like you're losing interest. This is not keeping your interest here? Like,
I think we'll call it after this stage.
after this world.
After this world, yeah, right.
I want to deplete all my life, though, on the first Goomba or whatever. Alright, so here's my theory, Judge, on what's going on. On whatever Super Nintendo system you're using to play this, the two buttons at once don't register really well. Like when you have one button held down.
Well, you know, you should learn to code and contribute to the open source SNES 9S project.
Didn't that end like in 1999?
Yeah, but like the source code is still out there.
Are you using an emulator from 1999? Oh, here we go. Now we gotta, like, this is dumb.
This takes forever. Tom, what do you think of this game so far?
It's pretty good.
It's fair. I don't know why you're laughing at him.
I think he just gave a... I don't think he really thinks that. I think he's bored. I think
Tom, is this true?
Listen, I'm always bored. Unless there's somebody in my face screaming at me, I'm not paying attention. I'm a million miles away thinking about so many other things. Important things.
Like what? What are the important things that you're thinking about?
like what route I'm gonna take when I go to drive home, and what time I gotta wake up for work tomorrow.
Tom, you're living in tomorrow, but you gotta realize you're actually living in today.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I gotta be more present.
Yeah.
Correct. The millennials are really good at that. They're really good at living in the moment.
I'm just living for the moment.
They say things like on fleek and bay and live in the moment, and also carpe diem and oh captain, my captain.
And what's that other thing?
YOLO.
No, sit on it.
Say sit on it, yes.
Yeah, I think they say that.
They say, "Where's the beef?" I say, "Where's the beef?" and Budweiser. What's up?
Just like Stuart.
What are we doing? The reason I also think you're lying, Tom, is just like this can't possibly be fun looking to somebody who hasn't played. That's like what I've gathered here today.
Let's put it this way: I ain't gonna go, dig out my non-existent SNES to play this.
It's all yellow because the plastic decomposes or whatever.
I went to my parents' house and I was looking at my game collection, because I want to put it in my car in case I get in a car crash. And,
of course.
We have 2 Super Nintendos in my parents' house.
Wow.
For whatever reason.
Embarrassment of riches.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Who knows? My brother did something. And one of them is all yellow.
You learned alchemy and he made a second SNES out of a Sega.
My guess is that one didn't work, so he went and bought another one.
Oh.
Like when he was older. Because we certainly didn't have 2 growing up. And one was all yellow and one wasn't. I thought they all had the yellow disease. But I guess that's just a thing that happens only with certain ones.
I thought it took time too.
But they're all the same age, essentially.
That's weird.
That other one was a counterfeit. It's made out of cheese.
I'm scared.
It seems like it would be more expensive to make an SNES that's functional out of cheese.
Could you imagine if they did that kind of thing? It probably smells horrendous.
Hey, that's what good cheese does. Good cheese smells bad.
Oh, so guess what? Oh, I mean, I told you guys this already, but I'm telling the chat. I got an air fryer for my birthday.
You're so lucky.
I know. What am I gonna fry in that bad boy? Any suggestions? Bananas. To keep it on brand with this stream.
Spider webs. Bees. Alligator meat.
Alligator.
Ooh, that's good.
I've had alligator nuggets and they're very good.
Maybe a parrot, and you drop it into the. Well, a parrot I'd want to deep fry in oil.
Yeah,
I want to drop it in the oil and
Shoot
go.
'em.
And you know how you go to a restaurant, they serve you like a whole fried fish? You just flash fry the parrot and drop it on a plate. Bring it out. That'd be delicious.
All right, let's take a cautious approach here.
There you go.
That's what you're supposed to do with this guy, huh?
Yes, and you just walk. Yeah, there you go. There's more. Or maybe there's not.
I don't like when you go up above your
careful.
level because it just stops.
You don't know what's down below you. There you go.
Sucker.
This guy's a real jerk.
Yeah, so anyways, I want to flash fry a parrot, just like you said.
Yep.
Just imagine Squawks just dropping into the hot oil. The noises he would make.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a lobster. You gotta drop it in alive. So it's
He goes,
fresh.
"Boop, boop, 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 boop."
He's shooting coconuts out at my face.
Creepy crow.
Oh, this is the one that's like ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts in this game. They need to settle all these spirits that can't move on.
Is that what happens? Is that why you're a ghost?
That's what some people think.
Do I just throw it at the ghost?
Yes.
Okay, good.
It don't make a lick of sense.
It's an ethereal barrel. The Ghostbusters use it.
Which version of the Ghostbusters? Very important.
The new one. The good one. The one that we vowed not to review. Woof!
Can't even do it.
Gotta keep shifting. Yeah.
Let's switch back to her in case I need to float.
I like the one random real crow.
He's the one who controls the barrel.
Yeah, you gotta hit him to get the barrel.
He becomes reincarnated as a barrel. Uh-oh. Don't go for it yet. Let him pass over you. Yeah, there you go. And he'll fly right...
I thought he was going up. I don't know why. I had nothing that happened to me prior to that to suggest he would go up. Listen, it's been a long day, alright?
This is like in the NBA when they interview the players after they lose a game. Like, what do you think you could do different? The other team just wanted it more.
We should have scored more points.
Yep.
We'll go back to the tape, see what we can do.
See, maybe this is like the Psycho Manus fight, and you gotta use a Ouija board instead of your controller to defeat all these random ghosts.
Sometimes that Kojima guy's a little too cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chris is angry.
You know, sometimes he over-engineers it. You know? You know the story. We all know the story about, NASA. They spend millions of dollars, right? To make the pen.
Because the pencil shavings would damage the electronics.
No, don't ruin the thing for me. The pen that could write upside down in space. The Russians.
Yeah.
The Russians, they just used the pencil.
All those hundreds of millions of dollars, and they come up with Tang. How come you guys can put a man on the moon, but you can't make my shoes smell good?
That's a great question. Just let him fly into you.
Which way is he coming?
There.
Oh my god, he's dead.
He
The
exploded.
ghost exploded into ghost bits.
Yeah, he's in the home for infinite losers. Now
he's
All right, great.
Now he's a double ghost.
We did
Carol's
it.
Keep.
No, it did it. All right, save. Save.
We're at Carol's Keep, though. Isn't that the end?
You're not gonna beat this tonight. It's already like 10 o'clock.
Isn't it 9 o'clock?
I need to go to bed in like 10 minutes.
All right.
Otherwise, you turn into a pumpkin. Then you turn into a banana.
Then you turn
I get collected by a damn monkey.
Then you turn into a ghost, but then you turn into another ghost.
And I explode.
Kill it. It's over.
All right.
We'll never know how this game ends.
I don't know. We'll probably finish it.
Yeah, we'll finish it. We can
All
play
right.
with stuff too, right?
What?
It'll take me like 10 minutes to finish it when we finish it.
Yeah, right. Get a load of this guy. 10 minutes. Next time we're back, I'm putting a counter on the freaking stream that says 10 minutes. I'll see Mr. 10 minutes.
All right, let's do it this way. I don't know legitimately how much is left. How much is left legitimately? Let's see. Let's look inside here.
It's not like you could really tell unless you unlock the levels.
30 minutes. Put the timer on when we come back next time. And
All
we'll see
right.
if I go under.
All right.
Send me the save state.
Somebody remind us, because I'm not going to remember. I'm not sending you the save state. That's cheating. Wait, no, I will send you the save state.
Send me,
All right.
we'll see what happens.
We'll see. This
see
is
what-
it. This is a game's done at a sensible pace for the ages.
This is a wager. We should put something down on
A
this.
banana.
An actual banana.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to eat it on stream.
Okay.
The loser has to.
Yeah.
The loser
eat it.
has to eat a disgusting banana.
Into the microphone.
Is ASMR?
There it is. There it is. Loser has to eat a banana as ASMR into the
All right.
microphone.
All right. All right, it's on. There you go.
The stage is set.
The stage is set. Yes, very good.
Yes.
So
Yes.
tune in next time. The high stakes. Some games done at a
Yeah.
sensible pace 2018.
They call that a tease in the industry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I can't wait to listen to you chomp on a mushy banana.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be eating the banana, mister. And then you're going to slip on it because you're a freaking klutz.
That's not real. That only happens in cartoons.
Well, you're gonna be wrong about 2 things then. All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See ya. I thought that said Arctic Arby's for a second. I got really excited.
You imagine a place like that?
Yeah, it's like an Arby's in Alaska or
A
something.
roast beef with icicles on the end.
Cold roast beef. Actually, probably wouldn't be bad.